Hopefully this works. Amazing! Heck yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome on into the stream. My name is Lady Dame, and I'm so excited for everybody to be here. I know, look at us, all these gothic, wonderful, magical vampires. As many of you know, well, as some of you know, every year for the past 3 years, I do some sort of reading of My Immortal. And this year, which would have been the 4th year of doing a My Immortal reading, I decided to switch things up. And instead, I wrote a TTRPG, which is kind of bonkers. And of course, I had to do it as a charity game. I started out with a $100 goal. Y'all, we're already at $274.35.
Woo, 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 woo.
That's insane.
Let's go.
Bonkers. So I've upped the goal twice now to $300. Here's the thing, if we hit $300, y'all, I am going to do another I'm going to run Tales of Equestria for the holidays. Believe it, it's going to happen. So we're going to kick things off and have everybody introduce themselves, give us a little taste of what's to come. I've already said I'm Lady Dame. Let's start with Layla.
Hi, I'm Layla Bamanziari. I use Z, Zers, or self pronouns, which are just like she, her, herself pronouns, but a little zestier. I also use they, them pronouns. I will be starting off this stream by immediately changing my wallpaper to none because that's not working out, and that's okay. You try things and sometimes they don't work out. But I'm here. This is my home. I'm really excited to be playing with like 2 new people tonight and Amanda, who I absolutely love. Let's get gothic.
Yay.
Let's get gothic.
All right, Bo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns, and you can find me all over the internet at Dorky Teacher, except for on Twitch, where it is just Dorky Teacher. And I'm so excited to be back in the world of My Immortal again. It's been almost a year exactly. Almost.
Who did you play, Bo? Who did you play in the last one?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah,
the boy who lived, no biggie.
Yeah. Vampire
Potter.
Oh my god, I didn't know I was playing with a star.
Uh-huh.
This is incredible.
Amanda.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda. You can find me on Twitter at PandaCabra. I am the sometimes technical producer over at TTRPG, and I am super excited to be playing this game tonight because I freaking love My Immortal. And I'm so happy to be sharing a table with people who love it just as much as I do. And I'm happy to see Layla, and I'm happy to play with Bo and Eva tonight. So,
And Eva, our illustrious author for the evening.
Hi, hello, I'm Eva. I am one half of Sword and Key here on Twitch, and I can usually be found over at the Eva Serrate on Twitter, where I lurk a lot and then remember to post like 3 days in a row and then drop off for another week. I am ridiculously excited to be here tonight. Y'all aren't ready. I'm not ready.
Amazing. So a couple of things before we get started with the festivities. As I mentioned, I started out with a $100 goal for today, and we're somehow starting the game with already $274.34, and I had to up the goal to $300. Here's the thing, y'all. So we have some donations and some incentives and some milestones to get through. For every $10, you can choose a player to give a reroll to. Our players are currently starting out with 2 rerolls apiece. We may need them, who knows. If for $30, though, you can give all of us a reroll. And for $50, you get to make Eva, you can pick an NPC to make Eva give a very elaborate costuming description of. a la, the classic fic, where half the chapter is taken up by the descriptions of outfits. So that's a thing, which is awesome. That's how, let's see, I can't remember what all my incentives are. If we hit $300, I will be running, me personally will actually DM rather than just produce, a Tales of Equestria one shot for the first time in 2 years. That was actually one of the very first charity streams that I ever did. I believe Eva was a part of that one. So I thought now it would be a good time to bring it back. If we hit $300, which, we're only $25 away, y'all. I think we can do it. I believe in us. So that's a thing. Oh my gosh, a stream baby. So that's going to happen. And the other thing, tonight, as I mentioned, we are playing a My Immortal TTRPG that I wrote. It's a hack of Honey Heist, so if you're familiar with that game, it plays basically the same. But if you're interested in picking it up yourself, I just released it on itch as of today. It is live now. You yourself can get it. It is technically free, but if you want to donate to me, that's cool too. So yes, you too can own this game and play it with your friends if you are as much of a My Immortal nerd as I am. And be the best gothic vamp you can be. And with that said, the last thing I'm going to do before we get rolling is we do have one giveaway for tea since we hit the $100 goal. This is a curated tea set of tea that I curated myself. You're getting the smut tea, which is the tea I created myself. It's spicy, it's lubricating, it's all of those good things. The Free to Be Me tea from Friday Afternoon Tea, which is a tea that also benefits, I believe, the Texas transgender something. Anyway, it's a tea that was specifically, one of the charities from Friday Afternoon Tea that benefits trans youth in Texas specifically. And then also the witch sampler from Friday Afternoon Tea is part of that curated selection. So if you are a tea lover, especially witchy charities and things like that, spicy teas, heck yeah. So here's the thing, before we get started, we're doing the giveaway. Basically, once the giveaway goes live, you're going to want to type exclamation mark GOFFIK. You'll see when it goes live. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Starting giveaway.
They can't hear the music, but I can. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but there is music that goes along with all of this. Because this is one of the Pixel Chat gives away. GOFFIK. Oh no! It's the wrong size! Oh no! Pixel Chat!
It says GOFFI on the thing too.
No! Hold on. Why does it do that?
I mean, I'll enter the giveaway too.
There is a K missing from the screen, but it should... Oh, I guess it is missing. I can't spell, apparently.
You can't spell this word that's spelled in
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so Goffy is apparently it. Look.
Oh, is it actually Goffy?
I think so. There it is. It is actually Goffy.
Amazing.
If you're a fan of Goffy, you should enter the giveaway.
I'll fix that for the next giveaway.
Call 1-800-669 for goffy.com.
In
That
fairness, it's not like Gothic is spelled consistently in My Immortal anyway.
No, it's not.
So...
Are there words that are spelled consistently in My Immortal?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Incredible. That was my general guess.
Mm-hmm. How many ways can one spell Dumbledore? It's pretty impressive, really.
Yeah, it hurts.
Consistency who? And anybody can enter, seriously. It's good.
5,
Oh, there we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Who's it gonna be? Cargo's beep beep!
Cargo's beep beep.
Beep, beep, let's go.
Heck yeah!
Congratulations.
Okay,
Type in
Cargo,
chat
you have to
to
type in
claim your
chat
prize.
just anything. You can type whatever you want. There we go. Oh my god.
There it is.
Hooray!
OMG is a good choice. OM Goffy.
Okay,
Oh, I'm
awesome.
Oh my Satan.
That
Yeah.
is such
Oh.
a fun giveaway, like, way of doing it, though. Like, the drawing. I love that.
Isn't that
Mhm.
fun? I love y'all. I use Pixel Chat for. I'll do the thing. I use Pixel Chat for the captions for anybody who's curious, and if you're new here, I also use a lot of. It's also the quiz that I do that I have on the starting soon screen, and also the giveaway. I use Pixel Chat for almost everything. Love the stuff that they do, and also their AC Pixel, who runs it, is just super nice and awesome. So I'm always like happy to hype them up. OM Goff. Oh my Satan. I forgot about Oh my Satan.
Oh my Satan.
Oh my
Yeah.
Satan. Heck yeah. All right. So Eva, it's all yours. Let's go.
Well, first, I think we need to roll up some characters, right?
Oh,
we
yeah.
We have some names. So as LD said, these are Honey Heist rules, and I just need you all to know, my mom said even though it's a charity stream, I can use her good goblet, but I couldn't have wine, so this is cranberry juice. Ugh. Fine.
Rude.
Whatever.
That's like
She's the
so
worst.
Yeah.
So, we are rolling D6s.
We are.
And I think we want to roll. Do you want to roll one at a time, or are we just going to roll 3 of them?
I think we could.
It is delicious.
I think maybe roll run at a time so we don't have repeats. Would
That's
that make
kind of my
sense?
thought.
Yeah.
Let's do descriptors first. Everyone roll a D6.
Okay.
And for those in chat, what we have is, if you roll a 1, you have main character energy. If you roll a 2, you have frenemy energy. If you roll a 3, you're romantic. A 4 is a cool adult. 5 is a sensitive bi. 6 is a former prep. So, I'm hearing laughter. What have we got? Let's go around. We'll start in the top corner. LD, what did you get?
I got a 6.
You're a former prep.
I am a
Love that.
former prep.
Should I roll again because I did also get a 6? Or do we?
Wait, you had a whole idea for like the perky.
I'm a perky guy.
I'm totally happy to roll again because you
Love
had.
that.
I would love that because when I got a 6, I was very excited with how perfect
See,
that
we've
was.
talked about this, and I felt like I'm like, oh, okay.
Perfect.
3?
Romantic?
Yeah.
Ooh. LD being romantic?
I know,
Since when?
So weird for
Oh
me.
my god, it's like so romantic.
Oh my god. The stars were
right.
out and stuff, and I was like, oh my god.
Layla, what did you get?
Yeah, that's a 6. That's a 6 from me.
Perfect. And so you're keeping former prep. Amanda, what did you get?
I got a 2. So I am the
Frenemy.
frenemy.
Ooh.
And Bo.
I think this is just me in real life as well. It's a cool adult. It's me. That's what every teacher is, right? A cool adult.
Yeah. Yep.
The good ones.
Mhm.
Oh god.
That's right.
All right, let's roll for trope.
Succeed.
We have a 1 as Ennaby, confident.
Y'all.
2 is Darko, authority. 3 is vampire. You speak prep. 4 is Willow, editing. 5 is Trevorly, Trevlery, potions. And 6 is Diabolo, which is disappear. Let's go in reverse order. Bo, what did you get?
I got another 4. A Willow. I got editing.
Mhm. And Amanda?
I rolled a 6, which is Diabolo.
And Layla?
I also rolled a 4. Fine with rolling again, especially since someone already gave up their roll. I got a 3. I am now a vampire.
That's perfect.
That is perfect.
Yeah, because you speak prep.
It like works out. All right, so I had rolled a 6 as well, so I'm gonna roll again.
I don't mind re-rolling if
No, we do. Well, maybe it's better if you do because I keep rolling a 3 or a 6.
okay, that one it's also a 3. Okay, there we go, a 5.
Ooh,
So that's actually
potions.
potions.
Cool.
Perfect.
So I am Diabolo, which is
What is it? Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, what does editing mean exactly?
That's up to you. That's up to you. Think of it like part of the reason that I chose some of these that I did, like confident, what does that mean? Authority, what does that mean? Like, is similar to Honey Heist in that way, where it's like if you can make an argument for how editing like helps, go for it.
All right.
It's kind of like, yes, I am very good at sniffing. How does that help? I
That's
think
fair.
there's a way of saying like not like a self-insert, but since Willow is kind of Raven, there's that like almost like a behind the scenes sort of like
I think I got it.
help. Yeah.
Yeah, like a Saved by the Bell kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
or-
the fourth
or,
breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, or a She-Hulk for a more recent reference.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Band roll. Singer,
Please.
lead guitar, bass guitar, keys, drums, triangle.
I want us all to get triangle.
I would love that. I would
Just
allow
a
that.
band of triangles.
Oh my
Just
god.
aggressive triangles.
Oh, I got triangle, and I am extremely happy about that.
Did anyone else get triangle?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. No.
I got the other percussion instrument. Drums.
What if we all got percussions? What if it was 3 drums?
I
and a
have
triangle?
I rolled a 3, which is bass guitar.
I rolled a
Ooh.
2. I got lead guitar.
Hell yeah, we have no singer.
Perfect.
We're
Okay,
an
so
instrumental band.
LD, lead guitar, Layla, triangle. Amanda,
Let's go.
you just
Bass
said it.
guitar.
Bass
Bass
guitar.
guitar.
And Bo, drums. And do you want to introduce yourselves by name to our chat? Character
yeah,
name.
sure.
Character name, sorry.
Hi, I'm Lilith Jane.
I'm like Diabolo. Yeah, and I'm like the lead guitar. I'm totally on lead guitar. That's who I am. Also, I just want to point out that we're now at $343, so now I have to run a Tales of Equestria game, which is so
Yes.
like preppy. Oh my
amazing.
god. So
Y'all literally rock.
also we
rock
have a
so
new
hard.
NPC description, and Amanda has an additional reroll.
Nice.
Yeah. So
If I play in that game, can I be like a vampire horse and like,
Sure.
drink blood and stuff?
oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, what
And,
if we
like-
were like the ponies of the apocalypse?
Yeah. Like
Oh
the
my
4
God.
horses of the apocalypse.
That's-
And we
Yeah.
don't need the 4 horsemen. We ate them.
I'm writing this down, ponies of the apocalypse. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hi, I'm Raven Gerard Way,
Yes.
and I play bass guitar. Gerard Way is like all one word.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
And my name is Neville. It's like Neville, but like evil. You know?
I totally got those vibes. Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh god.
I love the idea that maybe each of you thinks someone else in the band is maybe your lead singer, and they're just isn't.
Oh my god, you all should totally hear Diabolo's vocals. It's truly incredible. You can't really hear them over everything else, but they're great.
I'm like a really good singer, but like when I shred on my guitar, like I really shred, you know? It's like it's what I do.
Like,
It's true.
if you really understood the music, you could hear the vocals.
Mm-hmm. So you get it.
What
It's
are you
supposed
saying?
to
You can't hear
feel-
it?
It's supposed to feel like a scream that whispers.
Okay.
I couldn't keep it straight.
You are all attending magic school. I'm just calling it that because I'm
Sure.
delighted that that's what it is in the rules. I'm sticking with it.
Yep.
Incredible news. You have heard that your favorite band, your collective favorite band, Our Toxic Affair, is coming
Gasp.
to Borzale in the nearby town, and they don't have an opening act. They are looking for local talent. Unfortunately, there are other people who want to open for Our Toxic Affair. So, if you want to meet the band and be like the most gothic, what am I thinking of? Have the most gothic evening and the most incredible just in your face to everyone else at this ridiculous school, you're gonna have to come out on top.
Oh, yeah.
How you can do that without a lead singer, neither here nor there. It's a magic school. Figure it out. So
You don't even need like a lead singer when your music is as good as ours is, really. Like Lilith totally shreds on the triangle. It's like incredible.
Thank
You didn't know that was
You only
possible
need a
till
lead
now.
singer when everyone in your band isn't hot, and we're all hot. So
Exactly. It speak for itself. You just
The people
use
who
a
get
different
it,
sense. It's fine.
the people who get it will get it. And that just like makes us so much better than everyone else.
I do have to caution you though, that in your way, between now, not your Gerard way, but between now and the night of the concert, which is in 2 days, you will have hurdles, you will have preps in your way, you will have haters. Worse, you will probably also run across posers.
Ugh.
Ugh.
But you also run the risk of going too gothic or too sexy. So, be careful and good luck. We are going to open this. Class has just gotten out. Potions, of course. And standing in the hall, putting up a large banner. It's kind of unfurling itself, right? So he's kind of overseeing it. Is this very large man. You are aware of him, of course, as Hargard, the groundskeeper. But it is August. It is not. It is October. What are months? Calendars are stupid. Not a lot of grounds
counting
to keep.
the months are stupid.
Time is just an
So
illusion.
passé. It's all autumn, the best time of year when everything is dying. He is standing there taking up much of the hallway. He is dressed in a black torn t-shirt. As he turns to the classroom, as everyone is exiting, you can see it has a man on it in some heavy eyeliner, and it says Goth Brooks, but he's holding like a wooden, like, acoustic guitar, not a cool electric guitar. And there's some mismatched brown pants with a patch at the knee, and it's very 1990s wide, not quite bell bottoms, but they're covering some dark green airwalks. It's very like he's trying too hard, but he's trying too hard for the wrong decade. It is very embarrassing. You're getting a lot of secondhand cringe. And it's almost worse because he looks very comfortable. Just overall too embarrassing. And the poster itself says, coming to PigsAle, 2 days time, Our Toxic Affair, playing 10 p.m., opening act wanted. Please apply at the tavern. And you're aware that if you are in the good graces of the school and you don't have any black marks against you, you can get a day pass down to the town. I'm just curious, do any of you feel like you might have black marks against you at this point?
I mean, if they're black marks, then yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm probably a teacher, right? So I'm a cool adult.
Yeah, you might be.
You could be, but you also could just be that like friend that has like the cool adult vibes. I will leave that up to you if you want. If you really want to go hard into it.
Yeah. I'll go with that. I think that'll be easier to seam into it rather than a weird adult that's in a band with a bunch of kids. I'd
Very
rather
School
not.
of Rock.
Yeah, I'm not as cool as Jack Black. Yeah, I don't think I could pull
He
that,
has
but I
the
will.
most
I will be.
goth name ever.
I know, right?
You
Jack
might-
Black. He's
Jack
like
Black.
so hot too. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
can you just imagine like cuddling with him and like getting all snuggly with him under like the full moon and just like talking about like death and stuff? Oh my god, that would be so romantic.
And
I'm
then
sorry.
if you get married, your last name is Black.
Diabolo Black, doesn't that have a nice ring to it? Oh my god.
Sure.
Sure.
Are you already
yeah.
trying to move a point too sexy?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I'm just like I'm daydreaming right now about marrying Jack Black.
I mean, that sounded very...
That's true.
I was sold. I was
Not
into it.
officially yet. Like, I'm okay for right now. I mean, if Jack Black is there at the concert, though, like, that's a whole different story.
Isn't
gonna
he
become-
like covering for the guitarist?
There is at the bottom of the sign a little asterisk that, like, in magic ink, like, unfurls itself, like, writes out as you're watching, like, guitarist to be filled in by Jack Black.
Diabolo,
It's
this
wild
is your
how that
chance.
happens.
This
Yeah.
is your chance, and if you blow it, like, I will kill you.
Diabolo, I'll try really hard not to take any attention away from you. I really think that this is like gonna be good for you.
Like, first of all, I totally would understand if you needed to do that, Raven. Like, that, I would do the same for you because,
Thank you.
you're like
I appreciate
such
that.
a good friend. But also, Layla, like, here's the thing. I kind of like Jack Black, like, he's kind of a big goth and you're kind of like a baby goth, like, you're still kind of new to the goth stuff, Like, it was only a
Yeah.
couple months ago that you were kind of like a prep and stuff, which, like,
I mean, yeah, but also like I bring a fresh perspective to goth that people haven't really seen before, and I think Jack would appreciate innovation. But once again, like, he's not for me really. I mean, I'm more of a lead singer type of girl.
oh, sure. But, well, we can always, like, feel it out, because, there's, like, room for multiple people, too. Like, that's totally cool.
That's true. I do respect you and trust you enough that I would be fine with that.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I have this like really good idea. What if like we were able to talk to Jack Black and like Jack Black can sing?
Yeah.
What if we could get him to be like our lead singer or whatever? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get excited. I just
Neville, you are a genius. No wonder you're a teacher. You're so smart.
Yeah.
Technically, Neville is just a student teacher, but
yeah, but like that's the coolest kind of teacher. So
yeah.
So is. Oh my god. And then we could, like, and here's the thing, if we get Jack Black to, like, well, if I get Jack Black to, like, fall in love with me and, like, want to marry me and stuff, and then we get him to be our lead singer, and then he can open, and then because he's playing guitar, we can meet the rest of our toxic affair, and then, like, y'all could, like, get to, then, like, if there's anybody on our toxic affair that you had a crush on, like, they would totally fall in love with you too.
I've always wanted an
That'd be
affair that
so
was
cool.
like totally toxic.
Toxic is like the only way to have an affair. It's like I
Mm.
won't accept anything less.
This is such a good idea.
Oh my gosh.
So now we just,
But we have to focus because our goal is to open. So
right.
we've got to get there first before we get to Jack.
Yeah. Well, we have to, like,
Sure.
that's how we become famous and stuff, right? Is by being the opening act. That's how that works.
And once we open for them once, they're going to ask us to go on tour, and we're going to have to drop out of school because, like,
Yeah.
School's boring anyway. I mean, no offense, Neville. I know you're, like, into it as, like, the teacher or whatever, but, like, let's be real.
no, it's cool. I'll like chaperone or whatever.
Because you're,
It'll be
like,
great.
so much older than us.
Yeah, I know. I'm basically 1 foot in the grave.
But
I can-
that's so
I respect you
sexy.
so much for that though.
Yeah. It's like I can feel my bones turning to dust as we speak.
Oh my,
Oh my god.
that's amazing.
So, like, so where do we start?
Let's go to the tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
In Borzale?
Can you
Right?
guys go
Yeah.
there?
Well,
I could
it's,
probably like talk to someone.
It's 2 days
maybe?
before the concert. They're not, like, set up yet or anything, so we could go.
You do need to like check out of school. Like you can't just wander
Right.
out. You do have
Right.
to kind of like check out of the like office, the magical office.
We should talk to, like, one of the teachers or something.
Yeah.
Neville, you should talk to the teachers because they like you.
What if we say that it's like for a school project?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll lie for you. I don't care. It's like no big deal. This is more important anyway than some stupid rule. What keep you safe or whatever? No.
Really, we should be kept in to keep other people safe.
So what teacher are you going to approach?
Ooh.
You can give me a class or a
I'm like racking my brain trying to remember
There's, like, well,
one of the cooler teachers.
So there's Professor Snap, whose classroom you just left. There's
yeah, but he was
Boonigi.
kind of.
You could go straight to Doubly Dum.
No,
Oh, Dumbly Dum was
Dumbledore's
good.
too
Was cool.
dumb.
He's a prep, though.
Yeah.
Harvard is right there. He's sort of like
Claire
on
can
the
vouch
fence of
for
being
us.
like a teacher, but like, yeah, he might be able to help you out. There's Trevelly, there's
McGoogle.
McGoogle.
She's
Who's like a cool, but who's like really cool, like total down. I'm trying. I'm like can't remember, you know,
I
because
mean,
they're probably the one that
So-
I'm student teacher for, you know.
there's
Was it Trevelry that was like really cool in Gothic?
Traveler is like way cool and gothic.
yeah, in that
Cool,
like
so I'll
she's
go
too
see
cool
her.
to like try sort of way.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll go see her. It'll be super chill.
Yeah. So Trevelly has like the long flowing hair and like the large glasses. But she also has these like really cool long layered skirts. Like there's a black one that's like black as night, and then there's another one under it that's like black, like when twilight is receding into the dark of night. And then there's one under that that is like the ashes of the day turning into night. And then she has this like sash that is like purple or whatever, but then it has like these red slashes through it that are almost like blood, but it's still just fabric. But it's like almost cool because it's like blood colored, but not quite. And then she has this amazing loose kind of boho top that is totally vintage and cool. It's not like super gothic, but it's also like it's a vibe. And it's like a burgundy, like crushed velvet color, but it's not crushed velvet because that would be a weird fabric combination. It's like just regular fabric or whatever. Are these descriptions about as long as you're expecting? Because
Yep.
I could keep going. It would
No,
be
they're good.
terrible.
Just
Okay,
start
they
getting
pain
Beautiful.
me.
weirdly specific.
She's got Eva's got like what, one more of those to do now?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I mean, it's a specific character, so I've got that. It's there, but it's yeah. We've got all night, kids.
Yep.
Oh, Neville, she said, surprised. What brings you to my tower?
Hey, Professor Trevelry. So, like, me and the band were thinking of going down to PigsAle and, like, auditioning to be part of our Toxic Affairs, like, opening act or whatever. But, like, I can't sign them out. I would sneak them out. But I figured you might want to come along because, like, you seem really chill, and our Toxic Affair is like the best band ever.
I am very chill. It's they always say about me. She exclaimed.
But I can see you're getting worked up. I am emotional too. Like,
Yeah.
I can feel my heart is like imploding right now in my chest.
I think we should read the leaves.
Yeah,
And
I can
see.
read leaves with you.
Yeah, let's. I think it's up to them if you should go or not.
Divination is like so hot.
Yeah. She's gonna pull out her teapot and a massive teacup, and then a like regular sized teacup, and she'll pour them both out. Tell me about our toxic affair. Is that one of these new bands, or is it one of the bands from, you know, one of those zombie bands, the ones from like hundreds of years ago?
Pause. What year is it?
Oh, it is that ambiguous time frame of.
Is it in like mid 2000s?
Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect. Otherwise, this would be weirdly anachronistic. Okay. Okay, I'm paused. Oh my god, Trevoli, like, you're so old. You haven't heard of our Toxic Affair? They're only, like, the best band ever. I'm,
Well,
like, shaking. I'm so excited.
I figured it was one of those underground bands kids talk about, but I didn't know if it was like actually underground, like a tomb or like.
Oh, they could totally like rock a crypt or like a catacomb. Do we have any catacombs? I feel like maybe if we pitch that, we could like, you know, have a better chance of opening for them or whatever.
You want to play in the catacombs? There's not a lot of room down. I suppose you could move some of the skulls.
Yeah, but like that'll stop the Prepz from coming in anyway.
Are you drinking your tea? You should drink your tea.
Okay.
And I think this could probably be our first roll is the plan itself is to get her permission to get out of the castle, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm using my Trevelry voice on this.
That's fine. My voice is slowly getting more and more vocal fry as we go.
Yeah.
It's the best. But as we know about Trevelry, if you speak with authority, she'll believe what you see in the leaves. Maybe. So, do you think your trope would help with this? Your editorial trope.
I could probably make it work.
Okay.
Like we'll see. I'll do what I think works, and then, does it, like...
You also have rerolls and all sorts of stuff. Okay.
Right. Okay. I think it's not like there's nothing coming to me unless I can edit the leaves themselves to just be like a skull with like tears running down them.
You could. How would you... I have some ideas of how you could do that, but... How much magic am I working with here? I mean, I think you've got some basic... You are at magic school. I was just thinking you were using your finger. Yep.
Just...
Yeah, especially as a student teacher. I mean, you've got... You know, your basic...
no, I'll definitely do like some very simple magic to like move it around like as I'm drinking it. I'm assuming the mugs are not glass and I can just kind of like, you know.
Yeah, they're like the porcelain or whatever. They're not see-through.
Right. So I'll just like, you know, do the old swish and flick and
all right.
The tea leaves change position. Rearrange themselves into a very gothic looking. For some reason, the tea leaves are like originally green, but like they're like black now.
Yeah,
and, like,
it was
staining...
like a lemongrass originally, and now it's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the blood that's left behind, or sorry, the water that's left behind is now like blood red. That's where I was going with my mom.
Sure. Yeah, the usual thing that is in your tea, blood.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so need to roll equal to or under what are we saying? This would be Gothic, right?
Yeah.
Don't they start
Probably
with three?
Gothic.
Everybody
So,
starts with 3 in each. Yeah.
So you get
Equal to or under.
hmm
2d6 for this since you're editing it, and then you get to pick your lowest.
3d6, I think.
3d6.
Isn't it? Am I?
3d6?
Oh no, you're
I'm
right.
looking
It is
at the
2D.
rules. It says 2d6.
Perfect. 2d6.
I didn't know if there
That's
was an
right.
extra I had
Nope.
missed.
Nope. You're right. I wrote this. This is fine.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I
I
defer
take
to
the
you at the end of
lowest.
the day.
I rolled a
Yes.
1.
Oh, hot diggity. So you succeed, and you get to move a point from Gothic to Sexy. And what do you tell her about this leaf? Oh, that's, look at those leaves.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. It seems like it's pretty like, I don't know, like pointing directly at our toxic affair. Like that's like pretty much their logo or whatever.
I think it couldn't get clearer than that then. Yes. I'll write you slips for your whole band, you say, is going, right?
Yeah, it's Diabolo, Lilith, and Raven.
She'll write you out this little fancy parchment, affix a fancy wax seal to it. This should be no problem. I hope you kids have fun with your band stuff. I'll try and come by for the performance.
Oh yeah, we're totally gonna get it.
Sounds happening.
So yeah, you should totally come by. Like we're a pretty rockin' band. We're still like in the market for like a singer or whatever. You don't sing, do you?
Oh, I sing, but the I always hear howling, and I'm not sure where that's coming from, she says depressingly.
That's real special. Well, maybe they'll like consider you to be part of the band or whatever. You want to do that? Would you want to join us? Like if Jack Black doesn't work out?
I didn't know Jack Black, but she's gonna take her parchment back and add Jack Black's name to the parchment. Not quite understanding.
He's not a student. He's like this cool guy who was like in this other like movie called School of Rock.
This is a school of magic. I'm not sure he would be happy here, but perhaps we could talk about his potential future here when he comes in.
Right.
I'll think on singing. I just I'm a bit shy, you know.
Right. Okay. I mean, I don't want to, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm being pushy.
No, you're just excited.
I am.
That's
I'm about to lose control right now. Like it's overwhelming.
I hope you have what do they say?
A devilish time.
Do they say that? Well, have a devilish time, she says excitedly.
You too, Travolry. I will wander back.
As you exit her tower, you can hear her. She starts off humming to herself, and then she starts singing. It is a song from the musical State Fair, and it is not great. Not great. And not great in a like charming way. It is. She cannot carry a tune to save her life.
That's her. She's trying though.
Yeah. Bot. All right, so you successfully have a day pass. And I will point out, she didn't date it, so it is just a day pass for whenever at this point.
That's like
Awesome.
so perfect because like the concert's not for like 2 days, so we've got like plenty of time. I think we can totally like convince them to let us open for them for our toxic affair in like 2 days. Like that's obviously like so, you know, so more than enough time.
Yeah, how should we practice?
And
Oh,
I look at him like, practice? Like, we're already good.
Well, yeah, true. Sorry, whatever.
but you know, we need to be, we're already good, but maybe Lilith is onto something that we should practice because like we need to be like the best ever if we want them to let us play to open for them, you know? Like,
That's true.
Fine. All right.
We
I guess
should-
we'll practice like a bunch of preps.
well, we
Whoa, Raven.
Whoa.
That's not the type of language we should be using. How dare you call us Prepz? I've been
Sorry.
Gothic longer than you've been alive. Like, I'm 26. Okay?
You're like almost dead though.
Yeah.
oh my god. Like,
Being that almost dead really must like connect you to like gothism in a way we can't really understand.
oh.
Gothism got me off
also,
guard.
like maybe we should decide on a name for our band.
Oh, true. That's. I mean.
So that when people are cheering for us, they have like something to yell.
You know, I
The
was just
first
kind of
thing
like
that
hoping.
came to mind. Oh
Nope.
no, please, Raven.
No, I was just like hoping that they would just know us, you know. But yeah, I'm sure our name's fine too.
The first name that came to me was Weevil and Nevil, but I don't know how everyone else feels about it being named after Nevil, kind of. But that's just like sounds like a cool name. And it would be spelled WEEVIL, so it's We Evil, and then it just rhymes with Nevil, so why not add that?
I mean, I don't have any better ideas, I don't think.
Aren't weevils like the type of bug that destroys like everything? Because that's really cool.
That is
Yeah.
It's pretty goff.
I mean, like, my parents always told me to, like, choose the lesser of two evils, but I want to go for, like, the biggest one, you know? Like,
What if we name
strong.
our band Two Weevils?
Two evils? I like that.
the worst of two weevils.
The worst of two
Ooh.
evils.
Ooh.
That's
I'm really
good.
getting excited.
We all start a band after this stream.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. The worst of two evils.
The worst of two weevils?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. It's everything. Perfect. But yeah, we should practice. Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, we're also all super hot, obvi. Clearly. Like the hottest people in school. But we need to go shopping so that we look even hotter, so that Jack Black will fall in love with me, and our toxic affair will be like, oh my god, they're so hot, we need them on stage with us.
Diabolo, your mind is amazing.
Thank you. So is yours.
Never say no to more black lace. Let's go.
Should we practice first, or should we go shopping first?
Well, we can't practice until we look the part.
That is very true.
That is
So
very
right.
true.
We need to go to... Oh, I know this really cool... Like, I named this. I know exactly where we should be going to go shopping.
Yeah.
Warm subject. It's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, warm subject is just like, oh my god.
That's the
Hate you.
only place I go in Magic Mall.
I know, right? Like, same, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Could spend
Oh.
hours in there.
Also, while we're going there, I was talking to Truvalry, and she had like the best idea. I think we could like play. We could like convince them to like maybe play in like a catacomb. I think that'd be really cool.
Instead of Borzale, because yeah, Borzale is like everybody goes to Borzale,
Exactly.
but a catacomb.
I mean, the
ooh.
catacomb is like our spot, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like if we show them our spot, like maybe
Like
you know,
they have no choice but to be like,
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah.
they'll want to like
you need
hang
to
out
send
with
an
us or
owl
whatever.
to Jack Black immediately, letting him know that the catacombs are an option for the band to play.
Ooh.
The acoustics have to be like
Wait.
wonderful down there. I mean, think
True.
about like all of that stone and all of those spider webs and like
And
all
the
of those old
bones.
rotting bones. Oh, like
Yeah,
the
the
sound
bones
is,
will like
is immaculate.
resonate.
Yeah.
I just yell out, Polly, and my owl comes, and I start writing a letter to Jack Black.
You have an owl?
Yeah.
I only got
My
a
parents
raven.
got it for me.
Right. I was gonna say that owls are like what the Prepz use, and that the true goths use like ravens and bats as their familiars, not owls. But I do also know that owls are sort of like a harbinger of death in some cultures, so like I'll forgive you.
I mean, like
Oh
they
my
do like
God.
hunt in the night, so like I guess we'll let it pass.
It's just that
Polly
the
is
Prepz
like-
use them too, so it's sort of like
Also,
Polly is like so deaf. Like so deaf.
okay.
author's note, it is not goth to get rid of an animal just because it no longer fits your aesthetic. And if Lilith already had the owl from when she was a prep, like it's still cool to like keep an animal and care for it, even if it's not like your vibe anymore.
Okay, the author's kind of right about that though.
Yeah, that was a little harsh.
You're right.
It was
I'm
a
sorry,
very
that was
revealing
mean.
author.
Polly's
I have an
talons are
idea.
painted black. Like
Oh,
so great.
little
very
talons
Oh yeah.
are painted black.
I have
And
like
then I just sent her off. Go find Jack Black. You probably we've seen School of Rock together. You know what he looks like.
you
Also-
have like his owl address or whatever, or is
No,
like
his
Holly-
face. I mean, he's
Oh.
around, right?
I don't really know how owls work.
So like magic school rules, magic school of rock house rules are exceptionally vague on that. So I think this is, let's do a roll for this. And this is gonna be a sexy roll.
Ooh.
Correct him.
Okay,
Because
yeah, I can do that.
I mean, you're not really trying to charm the owl, but you're kind of trying to charm Jack Black from a distance
Via owl.
via
For
owl.
sure.
So
Saying
Yeah.
charmed via owl. Also another emo band name.
yes.
Can we say that because I was a former prep and I speak prep that I I don't know, that I can like use my words really well to like persuade him? Is that part of the role? Would that be useful?
I could see that. To like know how much prep versus how much goth to like
Yeah,
work into the letter? Sure.
for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I will roll
So okay, so 2, yeah.
Incredible. Thank you. My lowest one was a 5, so I think I'm gonna use one of my rerolls.
Sure thing. So I believe that lets you reroll 1 die.
Yes. And I got another 6, so
Oh my
it wasn't
God.
meant to be.
So we won't know until you meet Jack Black if he gets your note and doesn't care, or if your owl just takes too long to find him and he just doesn't get your note. But suffice to say, you do not receive a reply within the 2 days.
Don't worry, Polly like totally knows what she's doing. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Totally.
So you are headed to Warm Subject. Is that my understanding?
Because we wanted to go shopping before we practice, because like it's also like it's really hard to get into character as like being super ultra mega hot gothic vampires unless we look like super extra ultra hot goth vampires. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta to truly embody just the pure sexiness. Yeah.
Okay. So you are approaching Warm Subject, and you see a surprising cluster of people out front. You would normally know them as Prepz, like the worst of the worst. There's Travis, Amber, and I like how I crossed her name out because she's that preppy. Nina. And they have just so many shopping bags, and they all say Warm Subject. And as you approach, you can hear Nina and Amber just tearing into Travis. Travis, you have to change your name, Amber said flirtatiously. It doesn't make any sense. I'm Vesper because it's dark and cool and ominous. Nina is Black Lily because that's so hot. Ulna is dumb. What does that even mean? She expelled. Travis is sulking, digging through one of the bags, and he comes out with a large black choker and is kind of like trying it on, but he clearly doesn't know like goth style. But it's clear just from what he's pulling out of the bags that they are trying hard to be gothic.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
It's a bone, you guys, he exclaimed. It's
Yes, it is,
cool and
buddy.
dark. What are they doing here? They have spotted you.
What are they doing? What are they doing here? Oh my God, what is happening? What are
as-
these posers
Their
doing?
pipeline at its finest.
As the other two like turn to face you, Nina and Amber both have like Avril Lavigne faces. Like they've kind of feathered their bangs a bit, and they've got the thick liner, but it's very mall goth.
Unlike us, who are like true goth and not at all like a mall goth.
I mean, like, at least, like, we didn't buy our look, like, 100%. Like, we were just born this way.
Exactly.
To make a distinction, they are like, they have gotten dolled up in like the mall bathroom. Like they have not pieced together a wardrobe based on any sort of they're absolutely off the rack buying their look, but also like they haven't quite Nina is wearing a tank top, a thin tank top with a band they've never heard of before on the front. It's not Our Toxic Affair, but Amber is wearing an Our Toxic Affair shirt that is mint, brand new, brand spanking new. And is actually still hanging, like, the same shirt is hanging in the warm subject window. Did not pick up at any sort of concert or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, there's something going on here.
What are you Prepz doing?
We're getting ready for our big debut. They all shouted.
What are
in
the mall bathroom?
Was what's the debut at the clown show?
We're opening for your toxic after party affair. Our toxic affair. We're opening for them.
That's
Want
not
to try
possible.
one more time?
Because we are opening for Our Toxic Affair.
Try again, dorks.
Excuse us? Like, you're Prepz. What do you even care about Our Toxic Affair? Also, do you even have a band?
We will in 2 days or whatever. Yeah, Travis. Olna Taylor says. Depressingly.
That's not even like how you wear that. Ew.
It'll be cool by Friday. You don't know.
It's not even
He
about
takes it
how
off.
you wear it. It's about who's wearing it. It's not cool.
Look, the point is we're going to be on stage with one of the biggest bands that's ever come to PigsAle.
I bet you can't even name one of their songs.
Doesn't matter. We'll be famous. That's what matters.
They couldn't even name Tramp Stamp. That's their most popular song, and they couldn't even get that.
We will by Friday. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're going to be even more popular. And then what are you going to do? Just like watch from the audience? Pathetic.
Like, you're
I'm
not even
going.
popular. Nobody likes you because you're Prepz and stuff. Ew. What? What? I'm so confused.
They're trying to be cool because they know they're not cool. Don't worry about it, Diablo.
Like, it would be almost a
Diablo.
little sad if it wasn't so pathetic.
Whatever. We'll see you Friday, and you can bet you'll be the ones in the audience.
Oh, we'll see you Friday. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
You're going to be, like, crying because you guys are going to be the ones in the audience. Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be nice enough to let you stay for the show.
Because we're maybe. And I'm going to make out with Jack Black on stage. Just watch.
Oh, yeah, because we're totally going to have dinner with him instead. And then you won't be able to make out with him because we'll be making out with him.
But
And Amber's going to turn to Nina and just like laugh. That's such a good comeback.
It's such a good comeback.
I know it was. What are you?
I can't believe I'm talking to someone named Nina. Whatever.
That's Black Lily to you?
No.
Come on, band. Let's go.
Nope.
They're starting to gather up their things, and like you can see there's some black wigs. There's also some box hair dye. Not all the proper supplies for like dyeing your hair black at home, but like
Ooh,
they don't know that. It's fine.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Can I edit their hair dye so that when it dyes their hair, it dyes it bright pink?
Yes.
I need to see this roll. Let's I feel like that's gonna be Gothic, right?
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 2d6. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, I have to roll under a 2. That's right. Nope. Re-rolling. How many
Mhm.
times can I re-roll? Because I have 3.
I mean,
Infinitely?
You have 3 rerolls. It's up to you.
yeah,
Alright,
you
fair
can
enough.
re-roll if you want to use
One.
all your rerolls. Perfect.
Then we just have to get more rerolls from people. That's right. You can
That's right.
donate. We're at
That's
350.
right. You don't want to be a prep. You want to donate to help Trans Lifeline because
Yeah.
like only
That's-
true goffs donate to Trans Lifeline.
It's true.
True goths support their trans brothers and sisters.
Heck
They
yeah.
absolutely do. Author's note. They absolutely fucking do. And I will flame the hell out of you if you think otherwise.
Fuck off, homophones.
I forgot how fuck off homophones.
That's got to be the button for our break.
So good.
Anyway, I rolled a 1.
So you can tell. So the box stays the same. They're distracted. All 3 of them are distracted, kind of gathering their stuff and whatnot. But you can see just enough so you know it worked. The color on the front stays the same, but the text subtly shifts. Instead of saying like ebony black, it now says like energy pink or something. Like they're very similar text, font, all that, but it does technically now say a different color, but everything looks identical. And knowing what you know of them, they're not ever going to read anything on that box.
Can I do something?
Absolutely.
Excellent. I would like to, like, while they're, like, kind of distracted, and I would like to do, like, a magic thing and, like, bamf myself so I'm, like, right up in Travis's face. And I would like, and say to him, if you guys go through with this, I will find you at night and I will drink all of your blood because I'm a scary ass vampire.
This is
So
going to
you
be
leave our toxic affair alone.
very Gothic.
Very
And Bo, you moved a point
Yeah,
from
that's right. That's right.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
And LD, you are rolling. Are you using your
I would like to use
are you calling that your
disappear.
disappearing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like disappear and reappear right in front, like up in his
I
face.
suspected. Yeah. Okay, so 2d6.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 1.
Ooh. He goes legitimately pale, like enviably pale, actually. And eyes massive. And you know there's a part of it, like, he absolutely wants to hold your hand right now and tell you, like, dark Gothic poetry, except he doesn't know any. He is incredibly intimidated by you, but also a little bit like, oh, she's actually really cool. And I really like something in what's going on, but I don't know what it is. He
I
doesn't
hope
have
this doesn't
vocal
wake
fry. I don't know what's happening with me.
It just
I
it's
do,
there.
but-
It's all the time.
I mean, that sounds like a threat, but it also sounds kind kind of nice, like being in the moonlight with you, but okay. Hey, I read your forum posts from last week, and your oh no.
It's like
Your sorry.
you
I
know
just
what?
got
You should just stop talking right now.
Distracted. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Goth person.
Let's remember what I said. This is not cute. I'm trying to be scary, and you should be scared of me, and you should stay far, far away from that band.
Okay, I'm sort of the lead singer, so
You don't need to be. They don't need you. If you know what's good for you.
Oh, okay. Nina and Amber are not entirely sure what's going on. They're just glaring at both of you. But he's gonna take his warm subject bag and just sort of okay, I'll see you all back at school or whatever. And he's gonna scurry off.
I play the triangle as they leave because I carry it with me everywhere, just to give them a taste of like
Perfect.
what they're up against.
The other two shake their heads and say whatever angrily and stalk off unless there's anything else anyone wants to do particularly. You can hear them making plans to dye their hair later that evening.
Don't worry, everyone. I've made sure that everyone's gonna see them for the preps that they are.
God and evil, good. It's okay. I bet they won't even show up after my triangle solo.
Oh my Satan. They're gonna love the triangle solo.
Thank you. I did ask to practice for a reason. I am a little bit nervous about it, but like
Nobody's as hot as you are when they play the triangle.
It's true. Have you figured out, like, can you make like an electric triangle? Is that a thing that you can do?
So I tried to do that, but then I shocked myself and it was really uncomfortable.
Oh my
and
Satan,
not
that
in a
sounds amazing.
I was gonna say that's so metal.
You would think so, but it wasn't really in a cool gothic way. It was more in like a I blacked out and like threw up kind of way. And
Oh my god,
less...
that's so
cool.
gothic.
I appreciate you all always supporting me.
It's a fine line.
So we go shopping then.
Yeah, warm subject is exactly what you would expect. It is full of black and straps and lace and a variety of fabrics and things that I don't know if they're exactly fabrics or not, but there's buttons and pins, and they are also magical, so like the buttons and pins like move and say different things, and there are some outfits that will actually like do a costume change for you.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, it's magical school, baby. We got cool
That's
stuff
true.
at the mall. Yeah, and there's band posters on the wall that move. So I guess that's the thing that they all do, is they just like, move. And there's a very bored witch behind the counter who doesn't exactly look, she's very clearly not a prep. She's not exactly gothic either. She's just sort of a minimum wage retail worker who is trying to get through her day.
Mood.
I was gonna say, I would like to go up to her
Mhm.
and be like, hey. Like, and I said that flirtily. Like, so, like, everything here is so cool, but we're looking for something really special because we're gonna be playing with the hottest band ever in a couple of days. So we need like something super fancy. Do you have like hidden stuff in the back that nobody else gets to see? Like, you're so, I can tell you're like a really beautiful and creative soul, and like that you just like have like so much darkness within you that I think that you would like know where all of that kind of cool stuff is, you know?
You must be talking about our toxic affair.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to need to make a sexy roll for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Alright.
my god, guys. Diabolo's like on it today.
Thank you. All right. So this is just one. The romantic doesn't, I don't think the descriptors actually count for, as rules is written, the descriptors actually don't do anything. It just is like a little flavor text.
Little description.
That actually, because I had succeeded in the other one, I met my sexy. I have 4 in sexy. So, and I rolled a 4. So I am
Equal to
successful.
or under.
Equal to or under.
Success.
Hooray.
Yeah. She says, "Oh, that's exciting." Sexily. We do actually have some like really new items that we haven't put out on the floor yet, but I'm not really supposed to like sell them. But
you like do it for us though, right?
there's just, I'm getting like a feeling about all of you. And I sort of feel like, especially if you say you got things from Warm Subject, that would probably be like actually good for business. So yeah, if you want, they're like, she's gonna look at all of you. Super goff. And you'd have to bring them back.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Because they're pretty expensive. But I think they'd be perfect. And she's going to pull out, she's going to go into the back. She's going to pull out 4 garment bags. And there are 4 dressing rooms. And we're going to have a little montage moment where you can all step into these dressing rooms. And as you step out, you can tell me what amazing outfits she's provided you with. And they will do a costume change if you want, for like extra flavor. So you can have like 2 looks. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that word is absolutely misspelled. If you want, you could wait and like reveal this at the concert, but also like you're in a mid 2000s dressing room shopping montage, so it's kind of the perfect time for it.
Could I reveal one of the outfits now of like
Yes.
the changing ones and then one on stage?
I love that. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think Lilith gets like knee-high Converse, all black knee-high Converse with stockings that have the upside down crosses, and then like this very slinky dark red velvet like kind of cami top dress, and like gloves, literally like to the elbows, if not past them, and like a hat that's like not a fedora, but it is like wide brimmed and black.
I love this.
I would like to describe the first of the outfits because I also want to move a point from sexy back to gothic. And I can do that by describing my outfit, which, so Diabolo has like super long, super straight black hair with like a purple streak right in the front. And she is wearing, the outfit that she got is like black, mostly black, like it's a long black and lacy dress that's kind of torn at the bottom, and I'm wearing like a purple corset that's like super tight, that's got like trimmed with leather, and it's got silver heart, but not real silver because I'm a vampire and allergic to silver, but just like fake silver, that like closures in the front, and really, really tall boots that are black and a little like, they look like oil slick almost, like they're so dark, and that go all the way past my knees. And then I have like, the dress itself is like sleeveless, but then I've got really like long black lace fingerless gloves, and I've got these claws on them that are sharp and come to a point. They're like a black metal, right? So it's like armored fingers. Yeah. And my makeup, I'm really pale. I have black lips on and just a little bit of like a dark sparkle on my eyes, and red eyeshadow and a lot of black eyeliner.
Raven's one look. She steps out of the dressing room in like 6-inch platforms, like an ankle boot, black leather. And she is wearing torn fishnets with that go up into like this like Victorian looking sort of like lacy number with like where the skirt's like really short in the front, but then it also has like a train in the back, and it looks like kind of torn, so she kind of looks almost like, you know, like a dead baby doll or something. And like instead of like ribbons, it's all just like a black harness across it, and it has like puffy little sleeves, and she has like these gloves that are like little like half gloves that have little spikes on them. And her hair is like half of it's black, but like half of it's also red, and it's done up in 2 little moon buns.
Neville, you're muted.
Can I also attempt to move a point from sexy into gothic by overly describing my outfit?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Do I move a point into gothic now?
That's if you want to.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
If
you would like to.
Yeah.
That makes it more exciting.
I'm just at 5 in sexy, and I'm just like, that's too high. Okay, so Neville, let's start with the shoes. Neville is wearing these like, even though it's a brand new outfit, the boots are like perfectly scuffed up, and they're like these combat boots, and then they're wearing these like black ripped jeans, and underneath are some fishnets. They're wearing a black and white studded belt, and then like 2 more belts that are kind of like hanging off the sides, not really doing anything to hold their pants up. They're just there aesthetically. And those are like these like really long studded belts. And then on the top, they're wearing a Our Tragic Affair t-shirt with a leather jacket that has this like fur trim on the inside, and it like comes in at the waist and then out almost like in like a half coat kind of deal, and all on one arm are like these patches of different really cool gothic bands, and they're wearing like a bunch of different necklaces and chains of like pentagrams and upside down crosses, dead rabbits and things like that.
Okay, especially because you got the choice to move points around and all that sort of stuff. You don't actually get any sort of inspiration or anything from me, but just know if this wasn't a one shot, like you all absolutely would have gotten it because that was a delight. The girl behind the counter just sort of sighs as you all come out and just sort of, OMFG, I love magic. You all look amazing. You're going to rock this concert.
OMG.
Also, somehow I developed vocal fry also, just by being around you.
Kind of contagious, I know.
Yeah, it's like the really gothic thing to do, honestly.
I'll have to be there front row.
Yeah, you should definitely join us.
Yeah.
That would be like so hot.
All right, is there anything else you wanted to do at Warm Subject? Okay. Then I think we will take a short break, get some hydration, get some stretches, and then we will come back to band practice afterwards, and then the band, the resolution of everything.
Yay!
And don't forget, when we come back from break, we're going to be doing another giveaway right at the top for the monster mystery box that I have to create still because I wasn't expecting to. But I have lots of monster like you can count on me for monster cryptid gear. So yeah, we're going to be doing that giveaway when we come back from break. So stick around probably 10 minutes ish, give or take. And
a good time to donate to Trans Lifeline.
Heck yeah. Don't
Remember, your donations can give everyone rerolls. You can make me describe NPCs in ludicrous outfits.
Yep, all of that. And if we hit, I don't have a goal for $500, y'all. I was not planning to get this, but we are currently sitting at $353.35, which is a really nice number. Thank you to everybody who's donated thus far. I've had to up the goal to $500. Like, what in the heck? Like,
OMFG, y'all.
Oh my
And
Satan.
I actually think that we could hit that goal before the end of the stream.
I think so.
I think so.
Don't forget to donate. Tell us what you want for incentives. It helps us for sure. LD custom voice. I could do that.
Hello.
That.
Do that. That's
Yeah,
very...
share the link
Yeah.
on Twitter and Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said stuff because
and
I think
stuff.
I'm still partially in character.
That's
It
fair.
does happen that way.
Mm-hmm.
Custom
Yeah.
voice message at 500. Sure, why not? I will do a custom voice message. Absolutely. So yeah.
But if you want to say fuck off homophones, you should totally donate to Trans Lifeline.
Fuck off, homophones.
Fuck off homophones.
Fuck off homophones.
In course. Beautiful. All right, everybody, we're going to go to break. So thank you so much. Hang in there, and we'll see you when we get back for the giveaway and more of this nonsense. Burb. There we go, and the button will work. Hello, and we're back, everybody! Welcome back. Welcome back to this nonsense. I'm so thrilled. As a reminder, y'all, we're raising some money for Trans Lifeline. We are currently sitting at $353.35. The goal has been up to $500. Also, I just found out that, also, we're also not in the right place, and I will fix that in a second. After I run the giveaway, because that happens.
I'm the author now.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm Lilith. And I used to be a prep.
Hello! Oh my god, it's Amaya! So, actually, your time... So we're... Draco Loves Anobi, $30! Thank you! From Draco Loves Anobi. Perfect. Also, it was just... I was just informed that at $500, somebody has volunteered to run a cryptid Monster Hearts game in February for Valentine's Day. Probably. And by volunteered, I mean we may have volunteered somebody to do that, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yes. It is a thing that will happen.
Yes.
Just not 100% sure.
Imagine Mothman falling in love. That's what you'd be missing out on if we don't get to 500. Also,
Right.
save trans lives. But also, Mothman is kind of trans in a lot of ways. So
Yes. I see. Okay. Layla, I can't. You don't know. We have Mothman is very near and dear to this channel. We love Mothman, and it fits in so well. It's really volatile. Yeah, exactly. We actually have a Mothman butt icon, y'all. Like that's
Sure heck and do.
like
Oh my gosh.
I just knew when I hadn't played with Amanda or Layla before, and I just knew based on the forms. I'm like, these are the people that I want in my game. I just knew. I got the right vibes, and I was right.
I don't even remember
vibes.
filling it out, but I'm glad that I did.
Okay, so as a reminder, we are doing a giveaway now. Speaking of Mothman and monsters, I am running a giveaway for a monster mystery box that, again, is personally curated by me. I've got a few things because I have a lot of monster stuff. So this one, you will have 2 minutes to type GOFFIK in the exclamation mark GOFFIK, GOFFIK, once the giveaway starts, which is right
Starting giveaway.
now. And it is actually GOFFIK this time to win a mystery box from me. So you can enter, please. This is because we hit so many more goals than I thought we were going to.
I want
Nobody
a
wants
mystery
to-
box.
Do it.
I want a mystery box.
Yeah,
if
do
nobody's
it.
going to join the
I-
giveaway, I'm going to join the
absolutely,
giveaway.
GOFFIK.
I'm
Absolutely,
gonna
join
do
the
it.
giveaway. There we go.
It's totally goth to join the giveaway.
Did anyone hear that howling?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Should we, though?
Do we
It's
want to?
very like
Ugh.
atmospheric, but I think it's coyotes.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, where you live, sure, that checks out.
Yeah. It is not Mothman, so
I have my Panic at the Disco blanket in the background.
Amazing
Nice.
stuff.
Mine is
It's
like
honestly one of my favorites.
I have a possum skull on my shirt. I figured that was pretty.
Okay, hillbilly goth. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
here for it.
It's so
I'm from
perfect.
Tennessee, so that's what I know.
Heck yeah.
And you're the only 10 I see.
Hey!
Ayo.
Hey!
Oh no, but guys, I see like 5 10s in this room. I see a solid crisp 50 here. It's
that was a good
incredible.
Someone in here is clearly a 20 then, because
Wow.
I know math.
oh, you did math correctly. I was being self-deprecating. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't
5, 4,
didn't
3,
process that because if
2,
that my mind would never go
1.
to the idea that you are not a 10.
Oh, hey, look, the
Never.
giveaway almost done.
What do we have?
It's Chameleon cosplays!
Congratulations. Type in chat to claim your prize.
All right, Maya, type in chat. There we go. You see your name on the
Yes,
screen.
that's
Heck
great.
yeah. Hooray! All right, so we'll get in touch and I will send you a monster mystery box. Okay, perfect. So there's our giveaway. That's right. There's still time. Also, I should probably check about that last donation and see what that was. Oh, since it was $30, we all get an additional reroll. Thank you, Chameleon Cosplays, for that. Is what
Thank
that
you so
was.
much.
So
Lilith does not want to become a vampire.
yeah.
It's a little too far.
Oh, I'm super down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already like a vampire, obviously, but like I don't want to go like feral and have McGoogle take me away.
That's fair.
But also, I don't want to be like so sexy and like have the have to hang out with the Prepz because ew. So that's the whole thing. All right, so
And they're
we're back.
already trying to hang out with like your
Oh,
crowd
cat.
anyways.
Oh, a kitty.
Okay,
I
now
know
we
the
have to talk about the
kitty.
cat.
It's Ida. She kind of doesn't show up on camera all the time.
Oh, precious though.
Ida's the best.
Oh.
She has a
Your
little emo
familiar is
bang. I love it.
beautiful.
Oh,
A little Idolin.
Are you ready to cuddle under the blanket again?
An
Oh.
icon. Such a good. Oh.
For $5, I will smooch a kitten on your behalf if you want to donate at the $5 level.
Wait.
right.
I don't think I'll kiss Cascada because I have lipstick on and I'll get cat hair in my mouth, and that's just not.
Ooh, that's a vibe.
For
That's
me.
a look.
We're at
Lipstick is eyeliner,
$403.
What?
Heck yeah.
Okay, that was from Camille, and for some reason I thought that Draco Loves Anobi was Chameleon, and I don't know why I had that in my head. I think it was just the timing, but no, this is from. But also amazing, incredible. Maya, that with that $20, you could give extra rerolls to people if you would like, but also, it's a thing. Look, I have or just extra kisses to the kitty. That's also an option. Kitty kisses. But I believe that's what we've got going on. So I'm going to leave it to our illustrious DM, our author, if you will.
Yeah,
To take
so
away.
author's note,
Uh-huh.
the kitten is very soft.
Oh.
That's all I got for that one. Thank you, chat, Prepz and non-Prepz, for not flaming us. You've been actually pretty cool this whole time, so
I think we've got a bunch of goffs in chat. Like hot
I think we do
goffs. They're like super sexy.
proud of you
Would
all.
totally make out with all of you.
I
Like
bet they're wearing,
platonically
like,
though.
a really, really, really hot waistcoat that has like that jacquard pattern on it.
Oh my god.
And then that they're also wearing like high top like boots that are like slightly platform, and their eyes are like lined with like eyeliner, which just makes their like midnight blue eyes just like shine and sparkle like a galaxy.
For sure. And they all have the best music taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all obviously listen to Our Toxic Affair.
Bless all of you.
You all
I just realized, I'm sorry, I just now realized what that was.
You know what's actually really funny is when you said that, I realized what it was a reference to, because I didn't even realize it was a reference.
Oh, yeah.
I thought,
To be clear, and you will all know this if you go download, and I believe it's pay what you want.
It is.
Feel
Yep.
free to tip your author, LD. Almost all these names, I think all of these names actually, except for the Prepz, are straight out of LD's playbook. So yeah, Our Toxic Affair is 1000%. 1000% LD.
Yep.
LD has a mind, y'all.
I just
We love that mind.
That
Just
mind is so
nonsense.
sexy.
It's just nonsense, y'all.
It's incredible.
You know what? It's so sexy. It's smexy.
Whoa.
I got the whole.
That was a flashback so hard
Yeah.
it was physical.
I just got glomped by that flash.
XD.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's right.
Yep.
We're old school up in here.
This
Hey,
is
hey,
what
LD,
I
do you
did.
want to look at the last donation real quick? Who sent it? Weird.
weird. Gerard Way sent a whole donation.
Gerard Way.
Incredible.
Thank you
right.
so much.
I must be
The
related
icon.
to Raven Gerardway.
Yeah.
Raven Gerard Way, amazing,
Yeah.
perfect.
Last name Gerardway for
Yep.
some reason.
Also, we're now at 420.
We are
Exactly.
at
Nice.
420 exactly. Proud of everybody. We could stop here too. That's fine. I mean, I think we should try and get to 500 honestly, because
Mhm.
raising money for a good cause and all. But it's okay. If, like, I'm good. I'm feeling very like. I'm having a lot of feelings, y'all. So we should just keep playing before I like have.
Yeah,
too many
no, me
feelings.
too. I'm like bursting at the seams with emotions.
Can't you see the joy on my face?
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying 420 is a great number, but there's also a nice number that if someone wanted to donate, I don't know, at randomly maybe $69, maybe they could suggest an NPC name to help the author out.
Wow.
Look at Eva just throwing out incentive ideas.
It's just
That
just
was
an
a
idea.
nice incentive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just a random. And for that amount, I would even describe what they were wearing.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible.
Okay. You have had the time of your dark lives at Warm Subject. And you have moved on. Am I to understand that you also practice in the catacombs? That is your traditional venue for okay, no, I need to know this. I know I'm the author, but I need to know this. Have you ever actually practiced together before, or is this like a hypothetical? We're in a band, we have instruments, but we've never actually played together before now?
I mean, we have triangle jam sessions all the time, but I don't know if we do like regular practices like a band.
I feel like we would have intentions to do that, and then we just don't. We just hang
We
out.
certainly talk about
Yeah.
practicing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. That was the vibe I was getting, but I also just wanted to like, yeah. Okay. Cool. So when you talk about your jam session, you're gonna go meet in the catacombs. There are multiple entrances. Like any good catacombs has multiple entrances, and they span quite a distance. Are you entering from the Borzale side, or are you going back onto the school grounds and entering from that side?
We are not going back to school.
No. Definitely from the Borzale side.
It was a trick question and you passed. Okay. Great. You make your way into the catacombs. This implies either you have your instruments with you or you have them stored in the catacombs, which delights me.
Totally started in the catacombs. It like gives them like an extra like air, you know, like just gives them that extra like vibe to have them be slightly out of tune from being started in the catacombs.
The like musty, damp catacombs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
bring
My
my
base
rehearsal
probably has
triangle.
mold on it, and that's so metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neville
I
has like
bring-
set up a skeleton to be like pretend playing the drums.
I'm sorry, Lilith was saying something about.
I just got so distracted by a skeleton playing the drums. There's something very funny about the idea of you just hit my funny bone, but I bring my practice triangle everywhere with me, but I keep my performance triangle in the catacombs.
What makes it a practice triangle?
It is the one that I have on me.
Oh,
It's not a
okay.
Stradivarius is the difference.
Yeah. Okay. I thought maybe it was like,
Yeah.
you know how like practice drums are like made rubber.
Oh, my
so that
my
they don't make
practice triangle
sound.
is made out of wood.
Yeah. So it doesn't resonate. It's just
It's just to practice the rhythm.
Right.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
course.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
All right, you are there, and so it's a winding path, right? And there's it's there are actually some like really dry areas where like there's bone dust on the ground, right? And then there's like the bigger areas, absolutely musty, damp, really gross. They're both gross in like their own different ways. And you make your ways to this open area where your gear is set up, and the opportunity to play is yours. And I will ask, this isn't really like I think how the rules are supposed to go, but I need to know for your practice, let's do a sexe roll.
That makes sense. It's like a perform.
It is, and I think this is like a morale boost or detriment to this, yeah, the next day's event.
And since we're all playing our own instruments, we can use 2 dice. Because it's...
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because theoretically, we've at least practiced on our instruments.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it? Sexy we have to roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So equal to or under your sexist score.
That's a
I'm
success.
so sexy.
I got a 1. I am killing this triangle.
You crushed it. Like, somewhere there is a skeleton who used to play the triangle, and like they're just a skeleton, but like you could imagine like their mandible shifts a little bit into a smile.
I left my practice triangle on the floor and I literally crushed it. Like I stepped on it because it's made out of wood.
Amazing.
You don't need that anymore.
I actually
Real
got
musicians don't practice.
Right.
I got a 3. But my sexy is a 2, so I failed.
Oh no.
So your base, the mold looks so cool. The sound is so not cool. The sound is like, it's disappointing. It's the audible equivalent of like a button-down shirt to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Or like boat shoes.
Ugh.
It's almost like a pink Cadillac.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go throw my base in the dirt and kick it around for a little bit.
Yeah, it gets super dirty.
Yeah.
All
I got
right.
a 3. So
And your sexy score is stat
4.
dope.
Yeah.
How are you crushing these drums?
I think as we're coming in, I like shove the skeleton aside, and like people are still setting up, and I grab specifically as like an emotional spike to Travis, the ulna bones of the skeleton. I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like start rocking.
The spirit of Travis, like any gothic spirit of Travis, has like left his body when Diabolo like accosted him earlier, and yeah, you play like a person possessed, and it's
That's
absolutely
hot.
delightful. Diabolo.
So like,
your lead guitar.
yeah, I rolled a 2, which is under my sexy score.
Yeah.
So like, I'm going for like more subtle vibes as far as like crushing it. Like, it's just about like becoming one with the guitar and sort of like, all the best lead guitarists look like they're making love to the guitar. So, it's more like I'm just like really introspective, and I do that like sexy kind of snaky move that like lead guitar, it's like, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like way more pelvic action going
Yeah,
on than is
yeah.
necessary.
Exactly.
Like Stuart
yeah.
Townsend as Lestat and Queen of the Damned when he's performing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
See,
that's
if
so
it wasn't a one
goth.
shot, that would be like, that's inspiration for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's one shot, so no inspiration. So overall, I think you all are feeling pretty good about this practice round. Because overall, like, most of you rolled well. So everyone but Amanda, move a point from Gothic to Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amanda, go ahead and move a point from Sexy to Gothic.
Oh, is it from sexy to gothic?
It's
For Amanda.
So
Because Raven
Because
ran
I
into
failed
some... Yeah.
that roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like the more you succeed.
successes are sexy and failures are gothic.
Yeah, understood.
Mhm.
My brain was going, oh, whichever one you rolled for, it moves towards the other side. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are feeling pretty good.
I feel like
About
we
practice.
should go get like, I mean, we did pretty well. Like, Raven, you could do better, but I've heard you do better. I know you can. Like, sometimes like a bad practice means like a really good performance.
I just gotta get that good spirit out.
Totally. Maybe we should all like go and like have like a drink or something. Because also I hear that's like what the band people do before performances, Like maybe we'll get to run into them.
Are we going to PigsAle for that?
I mean, it's like right there.
Yeah, maybe they have like a blood cocktail or something.
Yeah, I could really go for some blood right now.
Excuse me.
Because we're
You-
vampires.
That's right.
Are absolutely vampires. And
These are real.
Yeah.
I would have my
Haters
teeth
look
out,
out.
but like I just had dental stuff done to make my teeth even better, and so like they told me not to like have my teeth come out for like a week.
Yeah.
That's
My mom
so
said
sad.
that
It's like really sad.
I wasn't allowed to wear them, so I'm pretty upset about that. Author's note. But it's fine. So you find yourselves at the PigsAle Tavern. And just as a actual author's note, this is where you would sign up to be considered as the opening act.
So we needed to go here anyway.
Yeah.
We were totally paying attention. I totally remember that.
Yeah, just as a friendly little nudge. And and there is a little table with a short person, kind of very bored looking, very managerial type, very not cool, not musician type. And they are sipping on a seltzer water, maybe. There could be alcohol in there, but it looks suspiciously just like seltzer.
Oh my god, it's prep water.
Um,
I hate it when even their water is bubbly.
And it is not the sort of establishment that seats you. You just sort of, there are many dark corner booths somehow. There are some tables in the center. And there is a collection of people talking about the concert tomorrow. You hear our toxic affair being brought up quite a lot among all sorts of different people. There's some off-duty teachers talking about it, plenty of students, plenty of townspeople. Yes. Are you sitting and drinking first? Would you like to sign up first?
We should probably sign up first.
Yeah.
We have to stake our territory.
Yeah.
Let everyone know that we're here.
I go up to the person who's like taking the forms at the booth and I say, "Hi, we're the worst of two weevils and we're here to sign up for..." Yeah, y'all forgot about that, didn't you?
Oh, but I'm writing it down. This is a good collaboration.
Oh,
We're
God.
the worst of two weevils.
I had it written down and I still wasn't prepared.
And we're here to sign up to be the opening act for our toxic affair.
Okay, you and like everyone else, just sign here, fill out your band information. They expelled, and we'll see you at 10 tomorrow for the Battle of the Bands competition, I guess.
Sure, whatever. And then I take it and I sign it. Sign it and turn it back in.
You don't have a lead singer?
Well, we're kind of still searching for one. You know, not everyone can join a band of this caliber. But we think we'll probably find one after we open. I mean, we'll probably have people lining up.
They slurp long and hard on their seltzer, just kind of taking you all in. Oh, okay, whatever. We'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. And I go back to everyone else.
In the book, you noticed that there's a few other bands. Depending on how in touch you are with like other musical groups at the school, you may or may not recognize them. There's I'm not going to describe all the capitals and lowercase letters, but there's XXX Dark Flames with some numbers in there instead of, vowels. There's MCR, but the R is the backwards Russian letter, yeah. For the number 4, Life. Life is LYFEEX. And then right above yours, like the last entry, was in very bubbled, very like neat handwriting, and it said Black Hearts Club, properly capitalized, properly spaced, no random letters, and then there's like a little black heart on either side of it, almost like a stamp. It's so neat. And then the worst of two weevils. Yeah.
Guys, the Prepz absolutely signed up. They're calling themselves the Black Hearts Club.
Ew, they're like the Pink Hearts Club. Really. That's what they should have called themselves. They're not even close to having black hearts. They're so preppy.
Truly. Truly, truly.
I
Ugh.
think through the window, you could probably see Black Lily, and Vesper. They're now like completely made over. And they look about how you would expect, except Amber is rocking a bright pink hairstyle, and Nina is trying to kind of comb it over, or like pull a she tries to pull a hood over it, but of course that doesn't work with the whole aesthetic, so she pulls out a wig. The pink shows through the wig because it's not very good, and she doesn't know how to put a wig on. I say, as my brunette bun is sticking out of the back of this one. It's fine. And you can't hear what they're saying, but they are definitely having some heated words. Travis is nowhere to be seen.
It looks like Pepto-Bismol threw up on her head. How embarrassing.
Told you their preppiness would show through.
How are they even gonna go up on stage like that? I couldn't.
Those preps, like, they probably don't even understand why that's not okay.
True, I mean, they walk around looking like they do all day anyways.
Yeah. Like, do they even, like, cry at night to fall asleep?
No, of course they don't. They, like, have a stuffed animal or something from their childhood because they're, like, lame. And it's not even
probably
like
I
cool.
bet their parents love them. And that is just so gross.
Oh my god, I bet their mother has never once projected any self-esteem issues onto them. Like, literally.
I like their parents accept them for who they are, and like,
I bet their parents bought them their hair dye.
wow. They just, like, they don't get it, you know?
Of course they don't. They're Prepz.
Your-
LD, are you okay?
No, I'm
Everybody-
fine. I'm good.
The server comes over and just drops off 4 not silver because it's bad for vampires, but very fancy goblets and a pitcher of blood because you're so goth. You must drink blood
Yeah.
and be vampires.
That's what I would have ordered anyway, because I desperately, like, I'm tired. It was all tough band practice, you know? Like, when you play when you shred like that, you, like, burn a lot of energy, and you have to replenish it. It's very important.
I need something to take the edge off.
I'm
And
good on blood for right now, but maybe later.
I would like to move a point from sexy to GOFFIK.
Oh, that's right.
Or sexy into GOFFIK for that.
Thank goodness.
so
There's a reason for this.
yes, so as a reminder, you can move a point from sexy to gothic by either drinking blood or describing in detail the outfit that you're wearing, which was done earlier. And you can move a point from gothic to sexy if you describe a time when you had a really hot encounter with someone. As a reminder, it is not actually a hot description. It is a My Immortal-esque PG at most description. Also, I don't know if any of you do need to actually move anything from gothic to
We've been
sexy.
very
I
successful.
do, actually. I do.
Do you?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while we're
Um,
drinking, do you want
from-
us to tell us about, like, who you're dating right now or anybody, if you're seeing anybody special?
I was thinking that like I could tell that there was like something weird going on between like you and that prep Travis. So I was thinking like, wouldn't it be cool if like Jack Black, like what if we went out and started like making out on stage? And like he just like sees me and it's just like, you are like the hottest like goth I've ever seen. Like, do you want to like live in my castle in like the Hollywood Hills? And like I would just be like, oh my god, Jack Black, like that would be like amazing or whatever.
I love that so much.
I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, Travis is so not gothic, and like
He clearly has the hots for you though.
And I think he has potential if he hung out with someone as truly goth as you are.
I guess it would be like super romantic if somebody like if I turned somebody to the dark side.
Yes, corrupt
Oh my
them.
god, how vampire of you. And also, like, if you started dating you, he probably wouldn't be up for playing in that band, which would be good for us. I mean, they're not really competition, but it's kind of embarrassing that we go to the same school as them.
That's true. We could like totally one up them by having Travis be in our band.
Cool. Oh, that's
Oh my god, we need a lead singer.
Is Travis a singer? I wasn't
He
paying
was-
attention when he was talking.
I
He
forgot
said he
what
was
his
the
role
lead singer.
was.
And like, I mean, you know, it is pretty like, I mean, can you imagine? Like, you guys are already vampires, so it's not as compelling, but like turning someone into a vampire to be like your partner forever is like so
Oh, no, that's
romantic,
hot.
right? It's like the hottest thing ever.
I'm honestly already a little jealous of you.
Okay. I mean, when you put it like that, then I guess, Amanda, it would be super hot if you like made out with Jack Black and stuff on stage.
God, thank you.
That would be rad.
Because he's just like, he's so fluffy. And like,
I know.
and like he played that one song that like Satan listened to and like totally loved. And like, there's nothing more goth than that.
I don't know.
Honestly,
If
like-
I was
like,
him,
what do you-
though, I would have let Satan go, you know, because he like trapped Satan at the end. And like, why didn't he just like hang out with Satan? You know, I bet Satan's real cool.
You know what? I bet Satan like is like a package deal with Jack Black. So like imagine then if like we released Satan on stage and then I started making out with him.
You're gonna make out with Satan and Jack Black?
Yeah.
What, can't share?
I can share a little bit, I guess. I mean, Satan's a pretty big guy. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
I'm sure he wouldn't either. He seems pretty amicable and like chill and cool.
The word amicable.
That's the
Very
former
good.
prep coming out.
Yep.
So good.
I've been seeing this guy named Zarn, and he looks at me like he's looking into the deepest void of the darkest soul. And when he touches me, it feels like that void is gonna consume us in like the best way possible.
Oh my god, does he even go here?
No, not at all. You think I'm gonna date one of the losers that go to this school?
I was gonna question that, but oh my god, like, good for you.
Thank you. It does. It is pretty good for me.
Did you
Like
also?
really hard. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Bo.
I was just gonna say, is it like I forgot what I was gonna say? It's gone. It's gone. That's okay.
I was wondering if you also wanted to move a point from gothic to sexy.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. You have. I'm not a math gay, so I'm saying that tomorrow is the big day.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything else you would like to do today before the kind of battle of the bands in the morning and then the evening concert?
Ebola, do you
Yeah.
want to try?
I totally want to try and find Travis. I also love that this like timeline is the most My Immortal nonsense ever, and I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna say, it doesn't matter if you didn't remember how many days we needed.
Because it doesn't
It
matter.
fits.
Yeah, it's perfect. I super love this so much. Yes, I would love to go and try and find Travis and like maybe like sneak around until I like find him and then try and convince him to be our lead singer. And I promise, that's what I want to do.
Okay. I love that you're promising that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I do promise to not change perspective as your GM. Like, I wanted to figure out a way to do it, but I figured it was too confusing.
That stopped.
That hasn't stopped anyone ever, but again, one shot. I'm intrigued. Where would you look for Travis first?
Like in his dorm room, obviously.
Okay. New question.
Yes.
How are you getting into his dorm room?
Like I just kind of want to like hide in the shadows until like because he probably was like having dinner or something like that, and then like when he goes in, I'll just follow him in after.
Okay.
Because he can't see me.
I will buy that. No, you know what? Go ahead and roll me That Feels Gothic.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna disappear to do this.
If you fail,
Uh-huh.
you are that kid that's standing in the darkness that
I
thinks
know.
they're a vampire and can't be seen.
Yes.
And something about that is even better than the success.
It's not an
Ooh.
actual failure. It's just
I
just
rolled
very
a
cringe,
2,
but it's
which is
good.
what I have in Gothic currently.
Okay, and it's equal to or under, right?
Uh-huh.
So you do succeed.
Yep.
Okay, so move your point, and then you make your way into his dorm room, and he's sitting there with probably a cookie left over from dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pulled out a book, but it's not a school book. It's like just a regular reading book, and it is you're not entirely sure, but it's an old version of Dracula. It is well loved. Maybe first edition, like he is kind of rich, but
That's hot.
yeah. But and he flips it open to a ribbon bookmark. It is blood red. And starts reading. He's just like sitting on the edge of his bed.
Cool. So
Yeah.
first of all, I would have changed to go visit him. And I would change into sort of like sexy lingerie that's like, again, super black and lacy with like a black leather sort of bra top and like just like a sheer like nightie that goes like right underneath the cheeks, you know, like that. And then like leather underwear because that's super comfortable. Like, and like my boobs are out and I look really hot. But like in like like not in like a slutty way because I'm not like that, just like, you know, in a super hot kind of way. And like my hair is down and now it's got a little curl to it too, and like my eyeshadow isn't red anymore but like a soft purple, but still with like all the black eyeliner, and I changed from like a black lipstick to like a blood red lipstick instead. And I'm wearing like black heels with the little like floofy bits on the top, you know, like little slippers.
Urbu feathers, yep.
Yep. Because I need to move I would like to move a
I was
point.
gonna say,
Yeah.
I feel like you are.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yep. Thank you. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Before I talk to Tyler, or Travis. Now I'm gonna call him Tyler.
His last name is Taylor, so.
Perfect.
And I feel really bad. That might actually be a goth kid from my high school.
Perfect. Oh, hey,
What if
Taylor.
his name is Travis Tyler Taylor?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
hi,
He was a
Tyler.
poser
Perfect.
anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Tyler. I mean,
Oh.
Travis.
Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. Diabolo.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
me.
He shouted depressingly.
So, like, that's a cool book you've got there.
Thanks. It's one of my favorites.
That's
He
like
expelled.
really gothic, and I'm super into that. Now, here's the thing. I noticed that, like, back in the mall, that you, like, might be kind of, like, into me and stuff.
Oh. I mean, I'm kind of scared. I don't know the right answer here, but yes.
Sure. Yeah. That's, you know, scared is totally normal. So here's the thing. I was thinking our band is like so good. We were practicing the other day, and I know that we're totally going to blow that prep band out of the water anyway. We don't really need their help or need anybody's help to win. But we were thinking we don't have a lead singer because we haven't found anybody who's like good enough yet. But we were thinking, and with the whole band talked, and they were totally in agreement that like maybe we could give you a shot and you could be our lead singer. And like I said, we're gonna win anyway. So if you really want to like play with our toxic affair and stuff, you should totally join our band.
Oh, I love Our Toxic Affair. I've been a big fan of theirs ever since their album with our Ebony Walk Down the Street.
It's a good one.
But I know that's kind of like one of their bigger hits, but you know, it really touched me deep inside. Yeah, I mean, I can sing.
If you join our
you guys
band, I'll
talked
make out
about
with
me?
you. What?
You guys talked about me?
I mean, like a little bit, like mostly in the way that we talked about how much we hate Prepz because y'all are awful. But like, I don't know. I think there's like a little bit of darkness inside of you.
Sometimes. Yeah.
I could even like turn you into a vampire if you really wanted.
Could I still play with fire if I became a vampire?
Yeah, because that's like so goff.
Okay. Yeah, Nina.
But
and
only if you,
Amber
like,
have
play
been
with
kinda
us.
Mean.
Yeah, that's because they're Prepz and they're awful.
Could you maybe roll me? Are you? It feels like you're trying to charm him.
Yeah.
You're real sexy for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is
Because
just
he's on the
one.
fence.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons here.
Ooh, I rolled a 1 on that. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't believe you guys talked about me without like making fun of me the whole time. That's yeah. Okay. Wow, I'm in an actual band.
Yeah,
And
we're
I-
like so cool. The worst of
If you
two
make out with
evils
you,
is
I
the
guess.
best. Yeah,
I'm
and I
so-
mean,
the
just
what?
as a like treat for saying yes, do you want to like make out a little bit right now?
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Are you gonna roll to make out?
like, but here's the thing though. So
Mhm.
like, I'm a little hungry because I'm a vampire and stuff. Would you be
Do you want my
into
cookie?
that? No, like I drink blood and stuff, Travis. Obviously, that's what vampires eat.
Oh, yeah. No, duh, that makes sense. OMFG, that was a prep thing to offer. Yeah, blood.
You can totally say no, but like, you know, we could make out and I could drink your blood a little bit.
Yeah, and then you could tell me like how to be one of you. Like,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I won't do that until after, because it's like kind of a process until we like beat,
Oh,
you know, the
okay.
thing. But like, we can do like a little practice round.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
Cool.
sounds cool.
I would like to drink a little bit of Travis's blood.
Yeah.
In-
I feel like that's a wash. I feel like drinking his blood and also making out is sort of a wash.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm just trying to move that point over.
Yeah. Yep.
Could the making out be part of the
Go
chug?
ahead. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, go ahead and move that point to GOFFIK.
Thanks. He could have said no. That would have been totally fine. I would have
He
gotten
was
blood
not
elsewhere.
going to say no to you.
I know.
Yeah, like there's something innately like, you know, sexual about vampires biting people anyway.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
it would have had to be a little sexual
Yep.
when you do the biting.
Also, congratulations, you found your sensitive bi team member.
Hooray!
Hey!
Travis, the sensitive bi. We need to come up with a new name for Travis, because Olna is just not it.
No, he doesn't do well under pressure, and he panicked and thought of the first thing he could think of.
We should call him.
I love him.
You know.
Out of character. I love him.
We should call him Beelzebub.
Mephistopheles.
Ooh.
Lazarus.
Ooh, I like.
That's his favorite cat from the musical.
Yeah, I definitely.
Mephisto.
Ooh, Mephisto is shorter, but I do love Mephistopheles. Mephisto.
We could just call him Foley's.
Oh, please. He also does the sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's our lead singer. He's our Foley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
just
love
gonna
that.
call him Mephisto now. I think that's good.
Incredible. I mean, he's Diablo's pet, so
Mhm.
Diablo gets to name him.
I like.
I'm so
Foley's
happy
good.
for him. I did not expect this character arc.
You also didn't expect Jack Black, but here we are.
I 1000% did not expect Jack Black.
No one did.
Nope.
All right, are you going back to tell your...
Yeah, I tell everybody we got a lead singer.
I knew you could do it, Diabolo.
Thank you. I appreciate your faith in me.
I don't
You-
have faith, but I do have a dark belief that you can accomplish anything.
Oh yeah, totally. You are like the raddest like group of friends ever. I'm just putting that out there.
My
Thank
heart
you.
is so full of like this really weird warm sensation, and I don't know what that is. But it feels kind of nice. But also, like, I wish it would stop.
Our
Yeah.
bond is a bond of blood and pain and forever, even after death.
Cool.
You look over at Neville, and you can see that Neville is crying, but the tears are tears of blood because Neville is a vampire.
I wipe a
And-
tear off Neville's face and then I lick it.
Yes.
I'm just so excited because we're gonna get to meet our toxic affair
And Jack Black.
and Black, apparently.
This is the most ridiculous game, and I love it.
Jack
All
Black
right.
is like our version of Morty McFly.
Yeah, just yeah.
So the next morning, you gather in the kind of the town square, and there's other bands. They've kind of started performing, and that same manager guy is down in front taking notes, looking incredibly unhappy with their lot in life. And the first band goes up, Dark Flames, and they actually not too bad. Like, there's an electric violin, and it, like, they hit some moody notes, but they're not very polished. And it's disappointing because, like, you feel like the potential, it's just wasted potential. Like, there's so much good, it just doesn't come together great. The MCR for Life band goes up. They just play a whole bunch of covers and scream shout everything, and it's kind of a hot mess. Like, they're very into it, but it is a hot mess. Then Blackheart's Club stands up, and it's just Nina and Amber and a few classmates that they have clearly bullied into, you know, rounding out their group. And they're not terrible. Like, you know, they're absolute posers. But they're not bad. And it is now up to you all to put on the performance of your life and beat them for that spot, because they actually might be contenders. So, we're going to go in order on the screen, the layout that LD so graciously put together with this incredible, I don't even want to call it clip art, but
these are dolls with a Z, obviously.
So, you get up on stage and you prepare your instruments, and LD,
Yes,
sorry, Diabolo,
that's me.
with your lead guitar.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me performance.
Okay.
Well, your performance roll, which would be, that's sexy, I think,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That is sexy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like so hot.
So hot playing that lead guitar.
Oh, yeah, that's successful. I got to win.
Excellent. So tell us how you shred this.
Like, I did during practice, you know, I was doing like the snaky sexy thing, and I'm still doing that, but like I'm sort of like my body is doing like the slow snaky thing, but my arms that are playing the guitar are just like shredding so hard. And I like I find like the hottest people in the crowd, and I look directly at them the whole time, just like, yeah.
They are intimidated and find it incredibly sexy. They are full of mixed feelings.
I'm also looking for like any members of our toxic affair, like Pierre Street or that was that was Raven's idea, y'all. I'm just stealing it for this moment. And
very good, Raven.
And Jack Black, like looking for them too in the crowd and trying to make eye contact with them as well.
There are certainly people you don't recognize, and there are definitely people in like heavy clothes and like sunglasses and stuff, where it's like hard to figure out, like, it could be them, it could just be people wearing sunglasses.
I probably get distracted then. Like I'll look at them and like give them the sexy eyes, like, because my eyes are so, like, they're a bright violet that, like, nobody's ever seen before, and they're so big, like limpid pools.
That your colored contacts.
Yeah. No, my eyes are just naturally like that, obviously. But yeah, I'm looking for I'm looking for them, and I give them all a glance, but then I like lock eyes with the hottest guy there too. And like maybe I'll go up to Travis a little bit and also like kind of, you know, sort of shoulder shrug and make like sexy moves at him, you know. Like swivel my hips sexily.
I did roll for Travis,
Mm-hmm.
despite him not particularly having a sheet. He sounds like, fine, I'll say it, Pierre Street. Like, he is a completely different person on stage. Like, he shoulder shrugs back to you. Like, this is his jam. He's crushing it. Like,
Heck yeah.
He was possessed by some spirit, and he is owning those lead vocals. Especially since, like, you all haven't even particularly practiced together. And I'm not sure if you're playing original songs or, you know, is inspired by or covers or whatever. But no, he's on whatever wavelength you all are on. So that worked out. Next, Lilith, how is your triangle going?
Well, I rolled a 2, so pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I also would like to describe my second outfit now, if I may.
Yes, please do.
So my second outfit is leather boots and then a leather jumper that's like full thing, but it also has buckles from like the ankle to the shoulder. Like that's like buckled in like from the side. But then I even have a leather jacket on top of that. And that has like a bunch of different changing buttons that are like, that's like gothic as fuzz. And and like a bunch of different sayings. And I'm just like, and I have like I am so in my element. I am balanced much like the triangle in my full goth for the first time. Like the prep disappears like you've never seen before. I am the goth. I am the dark.
Much like the triangle, you are the strongest shape.
I am the strongest goth shape.
That's right.
Incredible. You see in the audience, there's a few, I mean, this is still a concert, you know, it's Battle of the Bands. And you see a familiar shape of your headmaster. Dumbledum is sitting in the back, rather impressed so far. Not really his jam at all. And you know, he's usually, we don't want to say out to get you all, but you know, you're not on his favorite list. And he's wearing his pointed gray hat, but it's like an ugly pointed gray hat. It's not like a cool witch hat, right? And his gray robe is clearly from some sort of like old Wizards R Us sort of store. It's not like a cool secondhand thrifted sort of robe or like a lovingly distressed by hand sort of robe. It is just, it looks like he has some sort of like old Wizards rule license plate frame or something. He's like what Prepz end up as. Like, we don't want to say like before they die because that would almost make them cool, but like he's like the Harris Pilton of Wizard School. But even then,
Spelton!
but even then, he looks somewhat impressed with y'all's performance so far. So yeah, y'all thought I was gonna forget to describe him. I did not.
I had every
Raven.
faith in you.
Yeah, Raven. What is your poor bass guitar has been?
I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna use a re-roll. On that
Yeah,
one.
you have your rerolls. And
I'm
don't
gonna use
forget
another
your.
one.
Well, you are,
And-
and you started off with 2 dice because it's your instrument.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And yeah, now
that's
is your
gonna
time.
be a 1.
Your guitar learned its lesson from earlier. How does this play out for you?
So first off, my bass guitar is in the shape of a coffin, and it has like somewhat of like a spiky like shape, like an asymmetrical spiky shape. And I'm like playing it, and I'm really into like swaying my shoulders, kind of like this. And I look very like indifferent, but my eyes are like super intense because like they're like this like bright like absinthe green color, and I'm just making like eye contact with like everyone while I like sway. My outfit now has like kind of like a long like Victorian skirt, but like with like a thigh-high slip out of the side of it, where I am wearing like torn hosiery, just like black hosiery, and again wearing like these super thick like thigh like boots that have a little spike in the heel that are coming out, and I am wearing like a black corset on top of that, and like along like the chest area, it's like these like looks like decaying black roses, and it just makes my boobs look like really hot. And so like I like to kind of go like this while I'm playing, and I have like one of those like little tiny little like top hat things with the veil on it that I'm like that's like on the very top of my hair, and my bangs are like swooped up, and my hair is like in like a weird like intricate bun.
You also notice in the crowd the people in kind of bulky clothing and the sunglasses, and the shorter, kind of rounder one leans over to one of the ones next to them, and there's some whispering going on. Neville.
Okay. Yeah, as Neville walks out, the leather jacket and shirt combo that they were wearing starts to kind of shimmer and glow as it starts to change form and mold around their body to form what almost appears to be a pinstripe suit, and the back of it kind of trails out, and it's not just a suit, it seems to be a tuxedo, as the necklaces start to pull up, turn black, and make this bat-shaped bow tie, and along the entirety of this suit are these yellow, pink, and black teal patches that start to appear. The makeup changes to form this long skeleton-like smile along my mouth, and rather than just be a tuxedo, it is like a jacket and dress kind of situation. Basically a combo of Jack and Sally. As I walk over to the drums, and I'd like to edit. I don't know if this counts as an edit, but it feels like an edit because it's a last-minute addition. I would like to have secreted away some blood that I would like to pour onto the toms of the drums, so that when we start and I do the count off, as I bring it down for that start, it starts spraying blood everywhere as this like white and my white makeup gets like splashed with all of this blood.
Oh yeah, no, that was, yeah. We'll just give you that because that's rad as hell.
Can I like drink some of it as it splashes through as like, oh my god, like I'm getting drenched?
Oh, for sure. We're all like literally licking our
Yeah.
faces as we like get splashed with it.
Bo, did you roll for that?
I did not. No,
Okay.
The
I
whole
was so
time I've been thinking.
I was so distracted by the like great description, and then I was like, yeah, go ahead and roll. But yeah, the editing absolutely count. Can you can stack, right? LD, like by adding the trope, is that 3d6?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either, but I was
What
like,
am I rolling? Sexy or gothic?
sexy,
Okay, good.
because it's a performance.
Yeah, so I got it then.
Perfect. And so you were all just in the zone. Like you feel the spirit of death and decay and music, and it just takes over and everything clicks and you feel great about it. Like, you know, you've already won. Like, this contest doesn't even matter because you are creating art and people they should be honored just to be here to witness this. And this isn't even like your big performance. This is just your clearing the riffraff out of the way performance. And you can see the manager down in front furiously making notes in her clipboard, and there's stamps coming out and papers just flying everywhere. And when you finish your set, eyeglasses are adjusted, and they give kind of a golf clap, and well, it looks like we have a winner, they said shoutily, and please everyone, they're gonna climb up on stage. Please, everyone, don't forget that we will have the concert here in PigsAle at 10 p.m. tonight for Our Toxic Affair, and our headliners. What have we? The Worst of Two Weevils.
Yes.
We're sorry for this. We're sorry for this. Kind of quaint venue, but it's the only thing we could really get out here. You understand. So, we'll see you back here in a few hours.
Are they cheering at all?
Oh yeah, people are like, there's people crying, there's people applauding, there's lighters, there's people absolutely stone-faced, like the most goff are stone-faced, but in approval.
I, as everyone's cheering, turn around and like point my drumsticks at the back of my jacket, and it just says "Gothic Vamps for Trans Rights."
Yeah.
On the back.
Everybody applauds, and you see a few owls fly off. And they have little sacks of gold coins and little notes that say to Trans Lifeline. People are and they have two people in the crowd. The crowd kind of starts to disperse. Two people, the sunglass people, come up to you, and OMG, it is Pierre Street and Jack Black.
Oh my Satan.
Oh my.
And they strip off their bulky clothes, and they are wearing the most hot goth outfits, which I don't think I have another donation for, so I'm not going to describe in detail. But they look...
Get a donation and get a donation in.
amazing.
Get a donation.
$50 each. That's all I'm saying.
That gets us over, though. If you...
Okay, fine. An $80 donation, $80 total. I will describe both of them in detail.
You heard it here first.
Share the links, quick.
Trans rights.
That is going on right now. In
Your
the
band is, yes. Everyone who's dressed in black is just parading down the street, gathering people for this concert, shouting trans rights. There is Pierre Street is just shaking his head. I didn't think we would find anyone so incredible out here in the middle of nowhere, but you were the best band ever, and we should be opening for you. And Jack Black is tears in his eyes. I wish I had... I'm sorry, I'm not doing a Jack Black voice. I can't believe you were all so amazing. I wish I could be the lead singer for a band such as yourselves. I will stick with our toxic affair, I guess, but hey, bass guitar, you killed it. I've never heard anything like that. It changed my life. And I don't know if you know anything about me, I love music, and he exclaimed, that was incredible.
OMG, thank you. I say sexily.
God, I love this game. We would love to hang out before the concert if you all have time. I know you probably have busy schedules, but we would love to invite you backstage and like prep for the show and, you know, just hang out and like, I don't know if there's like, if you guys are into like drinking blood or anything, but like, I'm hungry.
Lilith's voice has completely changed from going full dark.
No prep left.
No prep left.
Low scream the whole time.
Yeah, you have successfully become the opening act for our Toxic Affair. You are invited to hang out with the band and Jack Black, and you now have a baby goff initiate, Travis Mephisto.
I'd totally
Tyler
make out
Taylor.
with Travis, like in front of, with Mephisto, like in front of everybody, because that's like so hot.
He's absolutely into it. And like, you can tell he is like, the prep is just leaving him minute by minute. He's getting, I don't want to say infinitely cooler because he's still a prep. He's a work in progress. But,
And like I cry a little bit as we're making out because like the darkness within him is just like so like awe-inspiring, and I'm like, I knew it was in there the whole time.
and he like wipes a tear away and he says, save your tears for when you go to sleep and we're apart.
That's so romantic. Oh my god. I love sensitive bi guys.
God, that was incredible.
So glad because I'm a sensitive bi
That's like so hot.
Yeah. And you all open for, you tell them about the catacombs and they're thrilled, and you end up with this incredible underground concert that just blows the entire town of PigsAle away. And Nina and Amber are not included, and they cry. But not in a cool goth way. They die, but not in like a cool way. It's like unattractive. They are not like
No, I just
attractively
poison
dead.
them. It's not even violent. Like,
Yeah.
And I help because I know how to do it without it leaving a trace in the body.
Yes.
Are there any epilogues that you would all like to tack on to this story? The successful, the Prepz were stopped in their flaming.
Sure. I'll do an epilogue. Lilith has gone full dark. There's no prep left. Lilith breaks up with Zarn, or whatever I said his name was.
Yep.
And
Perfect.
summons the devil and starts dating him. And just lives goff ever after.
Iconic.
I'm sorry, Eva
Yeah,
after.
Perfect.
I think Neville after the show looks around for Devolry, and if she's there, will ask her out for a drink, for some blood, and starting a potentially toxic affair, but that eventually grows to be more like a cottage core goth, and we have like this adorable gothic cottage in the middle of like a dark forest, and we grow our own herbs, and it's super sustainable and it's adorable.
She was absolutely at the concert. She didn't make the Battle of the Bands. She was absolutely at the concert wearing she was late because she made a handmade Best of Two Weevils band.
Worst
t-shirt.
of two weevils.
Worst of two evils.
Worst of Two Weevils. That's why she was late, because she kept getting it wrong. The tea leaves were lying to her for some reason. It kept changing. She was like, Weevil and Weevils? No. Diabolo, Raven, any epilogues you'd like to add?
I definitely feel like after the concert, it was so successful that Jack Black starts making out with me in a coffin in the catacombs. And we decide to get gothic married right then and there. So now my name is Raven Gerardway -Black. And we live happily ever after.
Perfect.
I think Diabolo and Travis make out, and it's so hot that Pierre Street decides that he wants to join in because they're both bi, and sensitive bi guys are so hot, and so we just hang out. We just have a threesome and make out because that's the hottest thing ever.
Perfect. On brand.
Yep.
Thank you all for this incredible opportunity. I have been your author. Author's note. No, there was no self-inserts, so don't even look. And don't even comment on who you think the self-inserts could be. Ugh.
None of these are Mary Sue's. I'm Satan. Ew.
No Mary Sue's. Why would you even say that?
We're actually flawed individuals. Obviously not Mary Sue's.
You know
Did I
what?
not?
If you keep saying things, then you're flaming and you're Prepz, okay? So stop
Yeah.
flaming Prepz.
I have been your author, and what did we end at? 420?
Yeah, we're at
Nice.
420 exactly.
Incredible.
Didn't quite hit that $500, but solid. Honestly, given that I was not not anticipating going past $100 today, so feel like we got a lot of awesome goth friends out here, y'all.
Yeah.
So I'm super
Donating for trans rights is one of the most gothic things you can do.
It's totally
Truly.
gothic. It's like the hottest thing ever. Oh my god, so sexy.
And it's not limited to today. If
It's
you
not.
can't donate today, but you can donate later, you're
It'll-
still hot and gothic.
That donation link will be up for a little bit.
Yeah.
Shall we do sign-offs and tell us who you are, where we can find you, where everybody can find you, and all of that? And I did not actually remember to update your command there either.
That's okay.
I never even gave you anything for my command.
We'll just type
So-
things. It'll be great. But let's start with Bo. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, all of the fun stuff you've got coming up.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, well, hello. My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me all over the internet at Dorky Teacher, except for on Twitch, where it is just Dorky Teacher. And things that I have coming up. I have a full week of streaming next week, actually. Because as a charity donation goal next Monday for Halloween, I have agreed to do a maid stream. So I will be wearing a full-on maid outfit and playing some games, probably some horror games. Very excited for that. I have the outfit. It's in my closet. It was very anachronistic to be like, all right, this is my goth outfit and this is my maid outfit. All right. And after that, on Tuesday, you can find me over on Cyber Nation Uncensored, where I'm playing a game of Coyote and Crow, which is a fantastic game, and I'm super excited to play some more of it. We're on episode 2, so there's not very much to catch up on if you want to see it. And otherwise, you can catch me on my Twitch channel. Oh, the maid stream is on my Twitch channel. But otherwise, you can catch me on my Twitch stream next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're playing all sorts of games, like, actually right now we're mostly playing Elden Ring. A lot of Elden Ring.
Layla, let's jump over to you because I've got your Twitter pulled up.
Yeah, hi, I'm Layla. You can find me at elbamonziari on Twitter. I'm a Chicago-based theater artist, writer, and TTRPG actual player now, I guess. I don't know. I've been doing it for a year and I really like it, so I'm just going to keep going until people don't let me do it anymore. But I'm available to play in your games. I know that I'm going to be in a Vampire the Masquerade stream coming up soon, which is going to be my first time going like drama improv, which, as you might have been able to tell, is going to be a challenge for me. But I'm really excited about it. I hope you come check it out. And also, oh my god, this game was amazing. Donate for trans people always and forever. Yeah, that's me. I don't know. I don't have anything else.
All right, Amanda.
Hello, everyone. I am Amanda. You can find me on Twitter at PandaCabra. You can also find me on Twitch on here. I don't really stream that much, but when I do, I'm usually the technical producer over at TTRPG. Actually, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we will be doing a designer showcase of Blazing Hymn, which we're going to do the most goth thing possible and go into like musically themed mechs and fighting God and the angels. So I cannot wait for that. Yeah, so I do digital media. I'm an actual player. I'm around, so if you ever feel like adding me to your stream or having me appear on a podcast, whatever, just hit me up, send me a DM on Twitter. Yeah, that's it.
And Eva, I'm gonna make you go.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Eva. I am one half of Sword and Key. Here on Twitch, I have rebranded recently, so it is. Thank you.
I got you.
Actually, yeah,
I do that
Sword and
right?
Key. Yep. And on Twitter, I'm still the Eviscerate, which yes is a play on eviscerate. I am.
I just got it.
I know it took me forever.
It brings me joy. I can usually be found over on Sword and Key, producing, playing in, sometimes running games. Saturdays, I'm in a 5e campaign, Horizon's Call, and on Sundays, we've got our Vison campaign that feels like it's running up, or wrapping up. We're all kind of tied up at the moment, probably about to be sacrificed. It's fine. We run a lot of horror games over there, actually, TTRPGs. So yeah, we've got more new indie stuff coming down the line. So I'm sure there's something important that I am forgetting, but that's me.
All right, and that leaves me. Hi, everybody. I'm Lady Dame. This has been my channel, and I can't tell you all how thrilled I am. I think it's links in support. But how incredible it was to have all of you people join me. Eva, thank you so much for running in this game and for everybody donating and stuff. I'm a late night variety streamer, generally here on Twitch. I stream at really random times, but generally speaking, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific. Currently, I'm in the middle of reading Dracula, like the actual Dracula, which is great. This is the first time I'm reading it, and that's been fun. If you need a late night story time session on a Sunday night, winding up for bed, that's kind of what we do. On Mondays, I do midday Mass Effect, although we won't have one this Monday because I'm getting a tattoo. But normally on Mondays at noon, I play Mass Effect. When I come back on November 7th, which is N7 Day, I will be starting Mass Effect 3. Actually, I should talk about that, because here's the thing. Because it's N7 Day, because I'm starting Mass Effect 3, and because it happened to have been Extra Life weekend, I'm gonna be a nonsense person and try and start right at midnight on November 7th and start Mass Effect 3 and just play as far as I can go and try and raise money for Extra Life. Is another charity stream on this channel. Look, it's the thing, but also it's Mass Effect. I thought, why not? So we're gonna have some fun stuff happening with that. Usually on Tuesdays is when I have a game night. I play a lot of indie games and visual novels. I can't remember what I'm starting a new game at some point when I have a free Tuesday. It's been but that's a lot of what I'm playing. So if you follow me on Twitter, you can kind of check out what I'm doing and what my next round of stuff is going to be. I am going to be in another actual play game coming up on November 5th over on Friends Who Roll Dice I know I'm at the 11 p.m. Eastern spot. Yeah, because they're doing a 24-hour charity stream for Extra Life over there. I'll be playing in the Thirsty Sword Lesbians game over there, which I'm very excited about. And so, yeah, that's what I've got going on, I think. Also, hey, if you enjoyed this game, I wrote it, which is bonkers. And you can also check it out. I just released it on itch. That's a thing. So, yeah, It is a pay what you want, pay what you can on that. Like, you could pick it up for free if you wanted to, but if you want to throw me a couple bucks, that's really nice too. If you also want to play Stup Flaming Prepz and be your best gothic vampire selves, honestly, this turned out even better than I could have imagined. So thank you, everybody. And okay, yeah. So I believe that's everything. I feel like I should see if anybody is streaming some TTRPGs right now or whatever.
I know that this is so preppy of me, but I'm gonna miss playing this game with all of you. This was so fun.
This was so fun.
It's a delight.
Let's see.
My heart weeps at the thought of us not playing games together.
I know, table.
Magic RPG is
my life.
Ravenloft.
Empty.
I always get nervous when I see when I don't know the people who are streaming TTRPGs. Oh, actually, I know who we can go raid. Mama Samu, who is a friend of mine, is playing some Dungeons and Dragons right now. Mama Samu is a cosplayer and TTRPG person who I have been in a number of a number of costume contests with back when I cosplayed, and she's a delight. So let's go send some love over to her. If I did that right. Yes, perfect. And if you want, I do have a raid message to send over and a global raid message if you're not a subscriber. And I want to say, again, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. This has been a blast, and I hope you all have a happy Halloween. And, yeah, don't be a hater. Let's go. All right. We are...
Bye, everyone.